Why is there this like really sad music?
Because Steam Spy's being shut down, Tom.
Steam Spy is closing down. Gabe has said he doesn't want Steam Spy anymore. He heard Steamy Saturdays was getting too big.
It was too popular. It was too beautiful to live, Tom.
People liked it too much, and we have to end it. We can't do Steamy Saturdays anymore. It's over.
It was too beautiful to exist in this world, Tom. It was too beautiful.
It's gonna be okay, buddy. It's gonna be okay.
Oh, I'm so sad. We don't even know if it's actually shut down, though. That's the thing. Like the guy said, let's scratch this sad music, Steve. Let's put the happy music back on. We can make the best of it. Don't worry. There's always alternatives. So no, it'll be fine, everyone. Don't worry. Me and Tom are here, and we're going to be playing. We're going to go through the last of what's on Steam Spy, and we don't know. It might still well be going because the guy wasn't clear about what exactly he's going to do. He works for Epic Games, the guy who makes Steam Spy.
Really?
And he basically talked about, like, I was reading about what information is private on your Steam library and what isn't.
Yeah.
And so what they privated was who owns what games. But what is still public is your name, full name, like loads of stupid shit still public. So, doesn't seem like a privacy thing necessarily, but
well, he did a really good tweet, I think, of saying like, Steam are making these changes through, public feedback. It's because of public feedback. These changes are being implemented across the board. Growing up in Soviet Russia, I feel very suspicious about this.
Right.
Like, oh no.
Anyway,
Trump
is behind Steam's shutting down.
What I understand is it's gonna keep going, but they've said it's gonna be just like way less accurate compared to like the information that they had before.
I mean, we kind of used it as more of a gauge anyway, and I think a lot of the info that was on Steam Spy we didn't necessarily use as well. A lot of it was like this stuff inside of like kind of weird stuff like how long people play things for and reviews and just loads of crazy extra stuff that we didn't necessarily use. I think we just used the trending. We liked the trending, and I'm sure we could find a similar metric elsewhere. But
yeah,
maybe we should just scratch it or just throw it and chuck it in the bin. Terrible idea for a stream. No one's watching. Kill yourself. Atomic Snowglobe says, "Hi guys, how are you doing, Atomic Snowglobe? How are you doing, Steve?" Yes, Steve. Steve says, "I'm good." He says, "Good training in your latest vid, Tom." What was that? What were you doing? What have you been doing on your channel this week? Plug it. Plug Angry Tom for us.
Me and Simon have been playing that game, A Way Out.
How much more is there of it?
I don't know. I don't know. We've done a bit. We'll probably finish it. It's probably going to be fine. I've heard it's not too long, so I don't know.
I've heard it was like 6 hours long or something.
Something like that. So there'll be another 5 episodes if we did.
Okay.
But I did that. I played Train Valley 2.
How much of that did you play?
Oh man, I played half an hour or so, maybe 40 minutes.
I played Train Valley 1. It was part of the Jingle Jam bundle.
Yeah.
Did you play it with me at all? Was that
no,
the day you
Ben played it with you.
It was quite a game, Train Valley. I remember it.
It's super pretty, but I didn't...
I don't think Train Valley 2 really changed much. It looks a bit better. Or did it change much?
Yeah, the gameplay is different.
Okay.
It's definitely different.
Did you enjoy it? Did you like it?
It was good, but it's more of like a puzzle, a stressful puzzle game compared to... On the surface, it looks really relaxed, but it was actually harder. What was that, Steve?
Yeah, sure, if you want. Sure. Train Valley 2. There you go. It's a game.
I love the low poly art style kind of thing. I think that's really, really attractive. I'm very much into the low poly.
It's very pretty, isn't it?
Like minimalism.
Should we do some Train Valley 2? Have you got it?
It's not on the list.
Is it not on Steam Spy?
No.
It's not hit trending.
No, we're not
We
allowed.
can make our own Steam Spy now. It's probably just not been updated. It hasn't taken fully into account.
Look,
What?
we're not going to bulk all the rules laid down by our ancestors about Steamy Saturdays. We have fixed protocols that we have to follow. Also, yeah, Trade Valley
I'm
Teal's
getting
okay.
messages on my Steam. I'm going to have to shut that down.
We've got to follow the rules.
What is on Steam Spy then, Tom? If you just flip to your screen.
So, number 1, Farm Manager 2018. So last time we were doing this, Farm Manager came out that day, and I was really hoping that it would be on Steam Spy, and it wasn't that day. Heartbreak. But it's out now.
Farm Manager
Farm Manager
2018. Who wants to buy that? It's number 1, so that's the rules of Steam Spy. Play it.
I already bought it before last stream. This is a game that I was...
So you were thinking this is going to be hitting Steam Spy top number 1.
Well, not number 1, but I thought it might come up there.
But you didn't expect it to go to number 1.
I was very impressed.
It's mixed reviews, Tom. Mixed reviews. But
really?
it's
Man,
like
it was...
Factorio and Oxygen Not Included and Production Line. It sounds like I'd love it.
Here we go. Right.
Oh dear. Okay, there's a few game-breaking bugs. Here's some information for you. Major bugs. Employees get stuck. Vehicles get stuck. Fields get stuck. I can understand how employees get stuck and vehicles get stuck, but how do fields get stuck? Saves get corrupted. Oh dear. Minor bugs. Get tasks to breed X of an animal, but when you breed 2 animals, only counts as 1. It's not. It doesn't feel like super game breaking. Brief update. Developers have released some quick patches. Was able to play a little bit without running into any issues. Holy shit. Well, there you go. Maybe he's going to change his review. Maybe this is all positive. Farm Manager, have you played this then? Have you loaded it up before?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you think I've been doing
Yeah.
all week? Have you made any videos of it yet?
No, I was on the fence about whether or not I would make videos.
Is that you there? Did you get to pick?
This is me.
What was that?
It does look a little bit like me, just with shorter hair, a bit more
like
wholesome.
Kind of more, yeah. Like if you went to the gym and didn't smoke and drink, that would be you.
That, well, yeah.
Just
yeah.
saying.
If I lived a more positive life,
Yeah.
I could be the voice guy or the text guy in Farm Manager.
The generic.
But
Text.
instead,
He looks a bit like he looks a bit boring, doesn't he? He looks like a bit of a nice guy. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. Whereas,
R/
I'm known as like a bad boy around the
You
office.
are, you
so
You've got a reputation for it. It's quite expensive, but that's, I guess, how much you have to spend to build a road.
yeah.
I could expect to spend, I dropped 400 bucks on a bit of gravel like that, down to the garden centre. It's quite a lot of sacks. Surprising how much gravel you need to fill up a little bit of road, huh?
It's so much. So look, we're going to make a little farm here.
Good lord, he was a boring asshole. Wasn't
He was
telling you
really trying to talk to me about just garbage. So right, we need somewhere to live ourselves, which is going to be
the farm owner's house. Holy shit! What have we got in our fucking? Okay, first of all, these trees look very big compared to the houses, don't they? Like,
Do you think?
Do you know what I mean?
It's only like a sort of like a one-story cottage.
But look at how weirdly decorated gardens. We had fucking.
Oh yeah, like that'll come along. Here we go. Right, we've got to fast forward it a bit. One of my problems with this game is, so I know it always winds you up when we're playing games together, like buildy games and things like that, because I generally either play the game on max fast forward or pause.
That's fine. No, I understand.
But the most fast forward on this game
It's still very slow.
is so fucking slow. Because you have to do research in this game. Where is my research tab? It's not.
You have to research an apple tree. Would you have to go to a farmer's market and be like, well, looks like this guy's selling asparagus.
Asparagus.
I'm going to have to see if I can get some asparagus and grow those. Everyone's looking for avocados.
We can probably sell some asparagus if you want. Do you want to? Should we be like asparagus guys?
Do you really have you really not heard of other, do you really do research? I mean, what is research? To go into a convention, a farmers convention, farmers market. Is this your plot of land here? This white area?
Yeah.
Right.
So
Feels
we
like,
got a bit gypped with the lake.
Is it random generation?
Yeah, it was just a random seed, and we've got this big fucking lake in our land. You know, maybe we can have like ducks on it or something, but
Can you not fish? Like,
I don't think fishing is a thing.
there's a duck there on the far left.
Yeah, so we can have pets, we can have little animals. So we can have chicken coops, bees.
Oh, don't get me started.
We can have
A rabbit
rabbits.
cage. Oh dear, that looks very cruel.
Then we can have goats and sheep, piggoos, and cows.
I mean, seeing these things makes me glad I'm a vegetarian. Look at that rabbit hutch. I mean, look at that. It looks like some sort of terrifying concentration camp for rabbits, doesn't it?
So is that what you
With
want?
the wire fence. It's got like guards around it. Looks terrifying.
It's like fairly big, and the rabbits are like pretty small in there.
Oh, actually, now it's like smaller. It kind of looks like a kid's playground thing. It's not too bad. All right, fine. It's okay.
Or would you rather have bees? You
No,
know?
I've warmed up to it. Just on the scale, it just reminded me of some sort of Nazi building. What have you done there? No, I want rabbits. I want us to make rabbit pie like a real farmer.
Okay,
Sell it at the farmer's market.
right, we can try and do rabbits.
Let's not do them. Let's breed them.
Breed rabbits.
So is the same.
Okay, right, we're gonna.
Well, that's quite awkward that you can't really see.
I'm just guessing. I'm guessing this is gonna be fine. And then we can have a little dirt track up here, and I assume.
Maybe you built them too close. Okay.
Oh, okay, right. I beansed it, Lewis. I beansed it hard. Sure, right. A little dirt track in there. Great. So those will get built.
So what's that field then?
Okay, so the rabbit's going to need to eat something. So we're going to need to plant some crops here. I think we're going to just get some grass in here. Actually, wait. We need to do some more
We have
basic.
grass everywhere.
Yeah, but you need bigger
Specific
grass.
kind of grass.
So
Not wild grass.
Right.
We need genetically modified Monsanto grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of makes your rabbits have like massive fat thighs.
Ooh.
So you can, get more
thick.
more meat, less gristle.
Bunny meat. Okay, right. So we need somewhere for our goons to live. Because we've got to have farm hands. Oh, there's a bet with a neighbor. Breed 8 rabbits before the 29th of the 7th. So we'll easily do that.
Were we?
Yeah. Well, it's the.
So was that quest just random?
Yeah, that
It
was
just
a
so
random.
happened that we were doing rabbits
It
anyway.
might have,
Triggered because we're doing rabbits.
Yeah.
What are we setting up here then? What are those?
Right, so these are little houses. Here we go, I'll put it on a more sensible speed. So these are houses where we can have farm hands live. Man, the zoom is really powerful on this.
It is, isn't it?
So we get farm hands. So, right. Okay. Right, so
We've started with 2 million F.
yeah, I thought if we're just going
Ah,
to want to build some stuff, we'll do it really quickly and easily.
okay. No,
rather than
this makes sense. Yeah, rather than...
sitting and waiting for a long time for
I want to
our crops
experience
grow.
this game.
Oh, man, she's really good at bees.
Oh, yeah, we want someone who loves buns. Thank you, Steve.
So
Is he looking at the dead, cold-eyed faces of these
cold,
terrifying
dead-eyed-
people?
So it took me a little while to notice, but once we've hired some people, okay, we want people with animal things. So Lexi Reed, sure, you live there. Joseph Grant, he's not very good at animals, but he's better than everyone else. Grace Walker, and anyone else? Oh, Frankie Whitehead, perfect, great. They can all live together.
Right, okay.
And then we need to set them. Right, Lexi
You manage those buns in that cage.
and Grace, you can be here.
I feel like if it's your full-time job, you should be able to manage more than one
I really think
series of bunnies.
because also
on a
you can
daily
only
basis.
keep 5 rabbits in each of these things, and so it's your full-time job. Because Alex, he has 2 pet rabbits, and he works here, and manages to look after those rabbits.
Despite being at work for 8 to 9 hours
having
a
a
day.
full-time job, I think that you could pull it off.
I feel like you're right. I watched that one of these Netflix things when I was away, and it was the documentary one. Was it called Dirty Money? I think.
Oh yeah, I was meaning to watch that.
Oh, it was what? Well, I watched 2 series of documentaries. One was absolute wank, and one of them was really, really good. Apart from one of the episodes, which was a bit boring. And there was this great episode I watched at some point. I can't remember. Maybe it wasn't a great episode. Maybe this was one of the wanky ones. Anyway, there was this guy managing this fucking chicken farm.
Okay.
And he was like, I love these chickens so much. All these chickens. I can't get myself off unless I fucking look at a chicken every day. Like, he was seriously like, these chickens are like my family. I love them. I come in. And he really did care about these chickens, but it was a bit creepy. Anyway, he was a guy who spent all day looking after chickens as his job.
Okay.
And I think he basically never had to kill them, though, right? He basically just bred them and looked after them and then put them in a truck in their cages, and they got trucked off to somewhere where they were all, butchered. And so he didn't really see them. I think some activist burned down one of his chicken sheds. And these chicken sheds, by the way, are fucking filled with like 2,000 chickens.
Okay, is it like a big like battery chicken thing?
Well, no, but I mean, they're like, the battery ones are way worse, but this one looked pretty bad. Like, even the free range is pretty tight.
Pretty busy.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it was, a tranquil, lovely farmland like this.
Yeah, them scratching around in the dirt.
Yeah, it's like there was not a single bit of green to be seen, or sunlight really. I mean, it was pretty grim. Anyway, he was like, he was managing like 2,000 chickens on his own, and he could probably handle twice that. He didn't look like he was really paying that much attention. He wasn't really, didn't really have his head screwed on.
Okay.
I mean, so all I'm saying is 5 bunnies. I think I could handle like a couple of 1,000 bunnies, maybe.
Yeah.
Which one guy?
It feels like you could definitely look after more rabbits than this game lets you do.
Just throwing it out there as an idea. Anyway, it was tough. It was tough to see it. Because I wasn't really like, what happened to those vans? They sort of getting wedged in that, or they're okay? They're dropping off stuff. So what have you set up to build here? An ice rink?
Right, so this is my ice rink. So everyone can come and ice skate while they're looking at the rabbits.
Ice hockey.
No, it's a little barn. Then these are parking lots.
Nice.
So we can have we can buy some machinery. And then this, although that's the barn, this is my warehouse. Okay.
Oh, we got to plant cucumber seed.
Plant cucumbers. Okay, we'll
We
cross
should
the
do that.
cucumber bridge.
We should
in
plant
a
a little cucumber thing outside in our garden, just for fun, just to compete in the local horticultural show.
Okay, right. How big do we want it? This big?
Perfect.
10 by 10 is pretty fucking big, actually.
Is that a lot of cucumbers? A lot of cubes?
Okay, right. Plowing.
Oh God.
You're gonna do it.
Okay, I didn't realize it was that complicated. Okay, but that's fine.
But
I
now
thought we just chuck some seeds on.
No, so this guy, I can't remember what his name is. So this whole game is made with just like Unity assets.
Can't tell. Is he really going to plow this whole field with his fucking shovel?
Yeah.
We don't have any kind of.
Well, this is why I bought the car park. So we're actually gonna buy some stuff because we want to start out
Even like a basic ride-on mower with a fucking plow attachment would probably do the job, right? We don't need anything super complicated.
Well, we've got fuckloads of money.
I don't know anything about growing shit, but I'm sure that fucking doing it with a shovel is. What year is this? I mean, it's not minus 6,000 BC.
It's 2018.
It's not the dawn of civilization.
You see, we don't have this stuff yet. We haven't bought it yet. We're sat here with our millions of pounds.
In our luxury fucking mansion, which apparently is quite small, with its weird fucking Zen gardens laid out.
It looks a bit like a miniature golf course.
Oh, it does. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe he likes to come out.
What do you think the par would be for that miniature golf course?
Oh, God. I don't know. Like, around here, 3. If there's a hole there. No, 2. It'd be a 2 par. You start here, or maybe you start like here, so it's easier to like shoot around here. But if you're smart, you can go in.
Yeah, so it's 2.
Yeah,
But if you hit it really hard and it curls around, it might go in 1.
Yeah, so you'd have like the hole about there.
Yeah.
And so
you have the start on that step.
If you get it just the right angle. Right, so we need to buy some machines. Right, tractor. This guy. Buy. Perfect. And then we want a... Is it a cultivator we want? No, we don't want a cultivator.
Steve, nice graphics. Love it. Keep up the good work, Steve.
Mowers. So we might want a mower. Here we go. Right, because we need stuff to be able to feed our little buns.
Sir the Death says, Tom, you funny guy. I saw your train valley too, and then you out in Hermione repair. Harry Potter's glasses. And you were Ron, I think, and did those photos. I lost it. That made my day. TY. I shall start soon my BQQ and hope that I can learn that video photo.
Thank you, Ciro.
The most mad donation of all time. Ciro, it's great to hear that you're doing all right. It's almost like, just checking in. He's still there. He's still ticking. He's great.
He's doing it. He's doing okay.
Ciro, that did not make any sense. That was madness. Thanks, chat. I hope chat's enjoying. Crunky McDunkey wants me to call him a big boy. High five. Joe the Best. Crazy golf is golf, but crazy. Amazing.
That's true.
This is Steamy Saturday. Yes, Fossil Biscuit, you are watching Steamy Saturday. We are live. Have we filled up our rabbits with bun-buns? Have we filled up our warrens with bun-buns yet? We've managed to spend quite a bit of money here, Tom. What is the normal budget you start with if you're playing this on career mode?
I don't know, like 700,000 or something.
So you don't get that much more. Look at that smart.
Right, here we go.
Oh, that's the bunny's been delivered in a smart. Oh.
Look at the little buns.
It is all Unity assets, isn't it? You can tell.
Yeah.
Nothing quite fits right.
Like the vehicles kind of really jank around a bit when that does decide to go. See ya. Okay, right. So we've got the little rabbits. We've got cabbages and grass that we're going to feed them on. This guy's still digging up the field for your cucumber plantation.
Just such a long, laborious process. Holy shit.
And we need a thing to...
I signed up to look after bunnies, and I've been fucking playing on this stupid field for years now.
Yeah, basically.
Steve, what the fuck was that we just saw? Steve, you madman. What is that? What is that? Is that me in a tractor or just my head cut off and being some sort of bionic tractor?
Bionic tractor man.
Steve's Photoshop. Where did you learn those skills, Steve? Oh my god. Just out on the streets. Erstradamus has messaged. He said, "Thank you very much, dude." That obvious guy 123 says, "Yo, Beardy Boy, Welshy Boy, and Lewis. Here's $50 to add to my donations from last night. Tom, what do you think about Xanathar's Guide to Everything? What do you think?"
For D&D,
Yeah.
is Xanathar the wizard guy that does YouTube videos? If that's who I'm thinking of, it's fucking amazing. Like, it's crazy good. And I don't like D&D that much.
Right. Xanathar's Guide to D&D. Is it good?
If that's it, you need to like bring it up. Is that what it is? Is that it? I'm just waiting for it to appear in chat.
I'm just looking up online. Xanathar's Guide to Everything. I don't know. It's a D&D product.
Oh,
it's like a book.
oh shit! In which
It's a D&D
case,
5 edition book. It's an expansion to Dungeons & Dragons. 25 new subclasses, dozens of new spells, all sorts of stuff. Is it new? Actually, I think I signed some of these at at Insomnia, so it must be relatively new. We don't know what it is, apparently. This guy.
So
we're pretty clueless.
No idea. I don't really follow. Although, man, so I really want to go to the Games Expo
in Germany.
No, in June or
in
July. Junely. At the NEC.
Okay.
So there's a chance that like some people are going to be going there anyway, but I want to go there for fun. But no,
the Games Expo,
because they announced. So I don't know whether it's going to be good or not, but they said that 4th Ed Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay is being released there,
right?
And it's based on 2nd Ed, which I know that's pretty exciting and controversial because that's so different to 3rd Ed.
That's very well made, is it?
It was like a good one, and so yeah.
What's Yogscast now, by the way? Was that supposed to be on last night? What was on?
Call of Cthulhu.
Who's in it?
It is Ben, Simon, and Harry,
and you,
and me. It was good. It was actually a really good one.
Was it?
It was good fun.
Okay, good.
Good, clean, family fun.
So that's going to be going for the next few weeks, is it? And
yeah. We've got, and then we have to decide what we're going to do for the last bit.
Okay.
That depends on what you are hottest for. Okay, right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was away when you recorded them, so.
Yeah, we had to do a couple when.
But I think they've been really good.
Jetting
I
around.
think people
the
are
world.
quite hot for. Depends what people are hot for. Bit of Microscope, bit more Call of Cthulhu. Whatever you guys are interested in, really. We should poll everyone.
See what people
I've got all these questions and things, and I don't really survey the community very well. I'm pretty hopeless at it. Maybe I should just make more random polls on Twitter.
Yeah.
Should I buy cheese or ham today for my sandwich? Let me know. Help me live my life. I'm hopeless. Should I get up and do the washing, or should I lie in bed and watch Netflix? You decide. If I lie in bed and watching Netflix, I'll probably feel bad about it, but I'll quite enjoy it. If I get up and do the washing, I probably don't really want to do it, but it'll make me feel better in the long run. Which do I choose? Help me live my life. Based on Twitter polls. Steve, switch places with Lewis for 10 minutes, please. Okay, Steve, when you're back, can you get the camera on in there, right, on you, and swap? We'll get the camera fixed, Steve, and then swap yourself with me, but you being filmed in there with me. Okay. Okay, that's a task for you when you're back. Thank you, Steve. Steve says,
Oh yeah, because they're doing the.
what are they doing? Oh, they've gone to an event, have they? All the our kids gone to an event.
Hombre.
It's all right. Steve says you can find a GoPro somewhere. Which event have they gone to, Tom?
Ultimo Hombre? Is that on this weekend?
They took all the GoPros and cameras and stuff today and the streaming stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like, loads of people are up there right now.
Why do we still have the mega big boxes of stuff here then? Is that? I guess none of the kit's been taken.
Well, I guess like they've sorted it down, I imagine.
What is Ultimate Hombre? Ultimo Hombre.
It is they're trying to do like, it's kind of like a competitive gaming, but anyone can come and play sort of thing. Like they do like tournaments and stuff of, I don't know, Super Smash Brothers.
Okay.
But instead of having to, I don't know, be a recognized champ, you can just turn up and play in these like big things with cash prizes, and they do loads of different games. All of it's competitive gaming or not. I don't fucking know. I've never been. Who knows?
It's like a gaming festival where people come and play games with other people in little tournaments and stuff. Or is it kind of more? It's more casual.
I think it ranges from being super casual all the way up to mega insane hardcore mode. Right.
She loves tractors and bees.
Tractors and bees.
You see that? So you're going to now plow that big field.
Yeah.
So now you're going to. plant cucumbers? Have you?
No, he's now going to cultivate it.
Right. So he's spent literally a week shoveling that whole thing,
and now he's got to re-shovel it. But look at this person. Bam. Just fucking look how quickly they can seed this stuff. Please don't run over the rabbits, you asshole.
Wow. That just crushed all of the rabbits.
Oh shit, although I just noticed we aren't going to be able to water these unless we get a water tank down here.
Holy shit, that's grown already?
Yeah, it's grass. Grass grows like real quick.
In like a day?
In a day. So now we need someone who's good at factories. Ah, Darcy Johnson. Perfect. You come and live over here. And so Darcy... Isabel Stevens, no, you're not going there. Darcy is here. So she's going to be...
working in the slaughterhouse.
Butchering rabbits.
Good lord.
So...
well, this looks fine.
If there's above 0 animals, sure, they can take them. And we'll just keep buying more.
What?
Because breeding them at this like level... So I was trying to, like, I actually tried to make like a rabbit farm for kicks.
For shits and giggles, yeah.
And...
just for fun. Just like a normal everyday day.
Okay, so right, we'll say like if there are more than 3 rabbits, you can take 2 rabbits out to be butchered.
Okay.
And I'll show you how much of a ball ache this is.
What, to breed them or to harvest them?
To breed and harvest. Right, we need some more people that are good with animals. Lucas, you can come and join. And
Does someone need to literally manually smush them together?
Yeah,
because
well,
they're genetically freakish rabbits that cannot possibly have sex with each other.
We have to pay someone to come and do that.
Isn't that pretty much how cows are fertilized these days? Because they're all so fucked up that they can't have sex normally.
I think it's just
they have to be like artificially inseminated.
I think it's more you want like real good fucking cow semen.
Right, I see.
Not just your old lame.
I see.
Bull
You want your crazy mutant bull semen to go into the crazy mutant cows.
Yeah.
And they're all so crazily fucking weirdly mutated that they can't possibly either have sex with each other or even want to.
Exactly.
Right.
Shit, we need a fucking scarecrow. Look at these birds. Those assholes. Motherfuckers.
I've been swapped out with Steve. I look a bit like Xylus.
Yeah,
though.
I thought that was Silas for a second.
Steve, you look fucking terrifying. Is that the best picture of you found? This is like this is the best picture of Steve you can find. There's no pictures of him online, so oh god. Lewis, have you ever seen a cow? Steve, you look much more beautiful in real life.
Right.
Honestly, we should get new headshots of Steve done.
What's Darcy up to?
We're going to need to use those. We're going to need more headshots of Steve.
She might be stuck. Who knows?
Oh yeah, people get stuck. That was the bug.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
She's having like second thoughts about sacrificing like the rabbits.
Being the rabbit killer.
Yeah.
She should be fine. I think it's working.
I don't think it is. Maybe hire a new person. We got enough money.
Autofill. Right. We will have loads of people in there. Some of them aren't amazing at that job. So everything.
What? They're not amazing at slaughtering rabbits.
Yeah. Well,
They have no idea what to do. They just pick a rabbit up by the ears and they're like, "How am I going to kill this fucking thing?"
But I think there's
smash it on the.
I think there's a difference between like killing it and being able to like
try and stretch it out, like
salvage the meat, or just like I don't know how to kill them. I'll just run them over.
Like garrote it. Yeah, exactly. They don't know what they're doing.
Okay, right. So a car has to come and escort the rabbits
but now that's got stuck. You see on her.
It's probably going to be okay. Cars generally like clip through everything.
I mean, this is brutal. Did the car just go into the?
It went in to drop the things off.
Right, of course it did.
So at the moment, it's storing 5 rabbits.
Storing.
And so we can just buy more rabbits. I kind of wish that, okay, it's dropped them off, and now it's just picking up more rabbits. I feel like it'd be quicker just to like kind of pick each one up individually.
Which is how do they kill these things these days? Do they break the necks? Is that the thing?
I don't know. I don't know how they kill the little buns. Look at these guys. They've got no idea what's coming. They're just like digging around.
I think with chickens they have like some sort of upside down funnel, don't they? Right, and they throw the chicken in, and the head comes out the bottom, and they just pull the head from through this tunnel, and it like breaks the neck instantly.
Oh shit!
And then they basically get put on these. A lot of them are done by machines now, and it's all just like the chicken carcasses go on a sort of conveyor belt that like auto does stuff to them and chops them all up into bits, and it's very much like automated.
Yeah,
it's pretty gruesome. Pretty gruesome.
I was watching a video all about robots that were cutting up crabs.
Anyway, enjoy your lunch. Crab sandwiches and robots that were cutting up crabs. Holy shit, Tom, that sounds fucking terrifying.
It was pretty fucking like insane to see. Like, we're just gonna hire some people.
Well, you got to understand that this is all the farming is so industrialized now. Like, I'm sure some people have to cut up chickens by hand and stuff, but I mean, most
it's more efficient to have a robot do
it's quicker to just blend the thing up, turn it into nuggets, and then put
the
nuggets out of a big inkjet printer. I mean, that's how bacon's made. It all comes out of a fucking printer, basically.
But you want to get the bones and the beaks out of there, like.
No, they all just get like fucking. They rise to the top of the swill, like the chemical sludge swill, or get dissolved by, whatever. Fucking hell. This is partly why I'm a vegetarian, honestly. Like just seeing like how much.
You saw how the sausage was made.
Yeah, I did a little bit too much, and it was like, oof. It was just like one too many. It was like death by 1,000 cuts, though. You just see so much kind of how awful industrial farming is. Like, even with bees and stuff, like I was watching this thing about bees, and I was like, oh, I like bees. And it was like this small-scale bee farm where there were a bunch of guys doing bees really nicely. Right? They were like looking after their bees and getting
were
the
they
honey
like
really
battery
nicely.
farming bees with tiny little cages,
And
the bees were in there?
No, but like it was fine. They were like a small guy doing like 100 hives or whatever, which is quite a very low scale in like the scheme of things. And like they were getting all the honey out, and they were like hundreds of mashed up bees. They were like just rubbered, like it was awful. I was like, oh,
mashed up bees. Is that how you make honey?
A lot of bees like die in the process of getting the honey off of them. It's pretty rough.
Do you want to buy some bees?
They're fairly expendable though. They get made new ones pretty quick. Also, they're not super smart. But I feel like not being super smart shouldn't be like a good excuse to kill something.
No?
Or make it better. It's like fish are pretty dumb, but I still feel a bit bad when a cute little blubby fish gets gets put through a machine, put through a blender. Oof.
Through a blender.
Oof. Oof.
I feel like a lot of your meat-eating experiences have been really bad. Just like, yep, just blend up the chicken, pipe it out of a tube, blend up the bees, get the honey.
Well, the way they
blend up a fish. Have you just had like just live animals in blenders?
Sorry, guys, this is like totally not safe for work. This stream, and if you are eating your lunch, I'm sorry. I watched part of that one of those documentaries was about chickens, and it was about how obviously when you don't want the male chicks, right?
Oh yeah.
And obviously 50% of eggs are going to be 50% of the chicks are going to be male, and you can't select which ones you get beforehand. But obviously everyone wants chickens because they lay eggs. No one wants to eat cocks. No one wants to eat cocks. Do you want to eat cocks? Do you eat cock?
You know what? I would. If that was the only thing going.
Well, exactly. I'm sure it would be fine. Be a bit, different. Anyway, I was watching it, and it was like, what do they do with all the male chicks that they don't need? They literally put them in like a big like container.
And yeah, just blend
and
them.
They get blended.
Yeah.
And they just get blended, and it's like, whoa, fuck.
Yeah, fuck. They go from hundreds of little chicks to just paste.
And it's quick,
in
right?
a split second.
It's like really quick, and so it's like quite. They don't know it's coming, but oh boy, that was like tough to stomach. Just seeing that happen, and just thinking like how is this through Darcy's eyes.
This is Darcy's eyes. I think
Right. She's seen some shit in that slaughterhouse, and she's been traumatized badly.
Having a seizure.
And she can't handle it.
Then blending up rabbits. So, I don't even know if we're selling any rabbits.
Well, that graph doesn't look like it's ideal, does it?
Contract profit. Okay, so we got some money.
So what was that? Was that for breeding a rabbit? Do you think the contract for 600? Or was that for cucumbers? What was that one for, do you think?
Oh, how's our cucumbers doing? We planted them.
Okay. Yeah, so we planted them. That means I think we got the profit.
Right, they need to be, yeah.
Need to be watered. Oh, God. Someone's going to have to go and do that.
That's fine. They can do that. That's okay. Yeah, let's just check our money. So not last year. Let's just do last month. It's only gone down, really, outside of the air.
But we haven't really...
Oh, forest maintenance we got paid for? Because we got some trees, I guess?
We haven't sold anything yet, really, have we, though? Oh, my God, look how much expense it was on grass seed.
Yes, but I just bought a load.
Rabbits, what? They cost 25 each, do they?
$25.
We're going to have to put them into pies. Is there a factory to make them into pies? Can we make pastry?
Right, so you can do stuff like that a bit later.
Okay. So you can have a whole Factorio-style process.
Yeah, you can set up some things. But
it just doesn't look optimized enough, does it? Like at this point, it just looks like really early access.
So I've kind of like smashed around and bought some like higher tech stuff, and oh god, we want to get a waterer.
Sprayers and watering.
This guy.
A sprinkler.
Cool. Right. Water. Auto. Oh no, we'll do it with machines.
Okay.
Oh, the thing hasn't arrived yet, has it? What a dum-dum.
Well, it will arrive soon, I'm sure.
Yeah. It'll be here.
Oh, my God. Use the arses of farmers to grow cucumbers as if they're pots, says Silver Cells. What madness is in chat today?
I think we've encouraged that a certain amount.
It's rough. I think it's like, it makes you kind of realize, I don't know, like, in my head, I'm trying to figure it out, but I feel like the people on the ground who have to make money and farm stuff, you know, you're so detached from that as a consumer of things, of products, of the end product.
Yeah.
You know, you're so by the time you get to eat a chicken pie or a rabbit pie, not you'd be able to buy a rabbit pie anywhere, like outside of a farm market, but by the time you eat a chicken, or even like a pepperami or some meat-based, incredibly cheap product, you're so many lines away from where that came from that, you know, you kind of don't see all the cruelty along the way. You know, you don't see all the people working in, you know, really terrible conditions to get meat cheaply from, you know, other countries or... But I guess any of that's the case with like clothing and stuff as well.
Yeah, I think all of this stuff.
I'm not like a communist or anything, you know. Capitalism is love it, you know, love it to bits. But I think that sometimes it's fuck me, Tom. This is really quite a game, isn't it? Shall we move on? This stream is bringing me down. Says it's tough.
Once we've harvested
the cucumbers.
64 days.
Right.
Me.
But the thing is, look how slow the time goes.
Yeah, even at full speed. So we've had about a month that's passed, I think.
And it's been on full speed almost the whole time. 64 days. Well, that's realistic, I suppose, but...
Okay, how's the grass doing? 6 days left. Fuck me.
What, until it grows?
Yeah.
So we can't feed our bunnies technically until we get that?
I bought extra food, so the little buns get fed.
You bought some grass.
Man, they are not murdering the buns nearly quickly enough.
How does it take to murder a bunny? Because I wouldn't have thought I'd be able to murder a couple of thousand bunnies in a day, no problem, right?
You could really just fucking go for it.
Yeah, like if you've got the funnel thing, you just, you know, you put them in there,
just a big sledgehammer.
break the neck, pull the ears through, break the neck, slap them down, get the next one, you know, slap it. Then again, I suppose you have to skin it, take the skin off.
So if you had to be some kind of animal farmer, what animal farmer would you be? What would be your...
What would be my animals that I'd farm? I quite liked the the caviar farming that Gordon Ramsay did. Do you remember that?
Do they kill the fish?
They do have to do that, yes.
To get its little eggs?
Yes. But they had a nice big pond. They had quite a few fish in there. They got quite big. And then when they get like full of eggs, pregnant, when they get pregnant, full of eggles, you then get them out, slice them open, and each fish gets you like 40 grand's worth of caviar.
Oh, fuck.
There's a YouTube video of Gordon Ramsay looking at it, and he's like, oh, give me those. Oh, I'm just like fucking eating them out of the fish like some fucking lunatic. I mean, I'm not. I feel like if I had to be an animal farmer, that would be a relatively cheap way to do it because, sure, I have to kill a pregnant fish, right? But I don't have to do that many. I could just do 2 a year, and I'd make enough money to live off. Job done.
That is true.
So that way, I'd minimise the cruelty. You know? Whereas I think like bees, if I'm squashing like 1 million bees a year, I'd be like, oh, fuck me, that's quite a lot of bees to be squashing. Or whatever.
Would you rather, like,
but
500
how many bee
bees
lives
die?
are worth 1 fish life?
Yeah, exactly.
How many fish lives are worth 1 cow life? I don't know.
Yeah, what's the ratio? There's a burning house. You can either save the room full of bees or the room with 1 cow in.
Oh, so difficult. I mean, just in raw terms of souls saved, you know.
Do bees have souls?
Do cows have souls? Do humans have souls?
I just don't know. I have no idea.
This is the existential questions that we will be answering today on the shittiest stream, Steaming Saturdays, with me and Tom. Holy shit. We don't know.
Okay, right. We've almost harvested our grass. And then we can move away from this game.
Oh, fucking
right,
hell.
so we've cut it all down now.
Mm-hmm.
But now we need our windrower to come along.
There it is. Well, it's kind of working. I mean, it's kind of working, really. That dries it out, right?
It kind of, like, it's meant to, like, heap it all up into, like piles, kind of, to make it easier to collect. And right now... Oh, I don't think we have the right machine.
We need a baler.
So you know what? Just
bale it up by hand.
Everyone, quick, run. The grass is ready. Get out there.
Out you go. Everyone comes out of their sort of weird shared cottage with their plastic bags.
They all, like, give evil eyes to the rabbit farmers.
They're like, you've got £1.5 million. Why are you not made a fucking baler? What's wrong with you? Crazy bitch.
See, they actually do it really quickly because of the windrower.
Well, it doesn't look like it's being changed at all.
Well, no, you still have the grass stumps, if that's what you call, but it's this stuff.
Grumps.
This little line of mowed grass,
grass
which
stumps.
we now have over here.
Grumps. Fucking hell.
Fucking shitloads.
Valior says, hey up guys, how we rolling? Love the stream. Just
Hey
watching and doing assignments. Have a good weekend. You too, Valior. Hope you're feeling good, my friend. Atomic Snow Globe says, I'm currently learning how to solve a Rubik's Cube and just got my first full side. Well done!
Bam.
That's the first secret. The secret is to do the code, right? Up, up, left, left, down, down, left, right, BA, BA, start. That's the code. That's the Konami code. Don't use that. The code, there's like a code for doing a cube, right?
The algorithms. That's all Rubik's Cubes is.
It's
just learn
like,
different algorithms.
It's like a muscle memory thing. You see people just go blah, 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 and then they've done it. And you just do the same thing over and over again until you complete it. It's piss. Just,
piss.
Yeah, you'll be able to handle it. He says, still holding out for a barotrauma vid. Barotrauma is the under the water horror thingy.
Barotrauma.
Yeah, he was talking about this before. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Barotrauma.
Yeah, he talked about it before.
Got no idea.
I don't like playing games that are really dark. I mean, this is pretty dark, but not in that sense. Visually dark. I like to be able to see my bright countryside while I'm killing rabbits and slaughtering them. And
this is really bright and colourful, huh?
No, dark as in.
Oh, tonally.
Yes, I like tonally dark, not visually dark.
Right.
Breed 7 ducks.
Breed ducks.
Squash ducks together until you've got 7.
Just get.
Then put them into a pie.
50 fucking ducks.
Sell them to the local Chinese takeaway.
Smush them all together. Okay, right.
That's a chicken coop.
Yeah, chicken coops. So I think chicken coops is like pretty legit. way to actually do farming. Although, actually, from fiddling around with this game, we can stop this. We can stop. I can see your like.
No,
slowly
I'm
losing
actually
your...
really enjoying it. I must admit, I could play this game all day. I'm gonna get through chat. I'm gonna
do some of those guys.
Yeah.
And
I don't like gravy, says Anaconda.
Nice.
The
Chicken
Architect 326 says, think you guys missed my donation on Wednesday. Have you ever heard of the game Airships Conquer the Skies?
Yeah.
I'm going to write it down.
Airships Conquer the Skies.
What's it about?
It is, imagine like World War One, World War Two battleships fighting each other, but they're airships. Like steampunk big flying battleships. It's on like a hex grid. You move around. It came out similar time to when we were playing Dystopian Wars.
Okay.
And
what's that called? More
Dystopian Wars. Although Dystopian Wars, we won't play it.
Is that a game?
It is a miniatures game. It has some of my favourite miniatures ever made for any game.
Why won't we play it?
Because it's awful. It's so bad. Such a bad game. And I really wanted to love it. Because the toys were so cool. And the theme was so good.
Why can't we just fuck around with it and customize our own rule set, Tom? It takes 10 seconds. We just say, okay, we're using the fucking these miniature games rules for this game.
Oh, it doesn't work that way.
Does it not?
It doesn't work that way.
Is it all unbalanced?
It wouldn't work.
Is it really? Why is it so bad? Your animals are sick, Tom.
My animals
Show.
are sick.
Press show. Oh fuck, they've got the plague, Tom.
Little bums.
They got the fucking conjunctivitis.
Quick, call the vet. What's it called? Like, is it like cottontail or something? Is like a disease rabbits can get.
Cottontail, that's a type of rabbit.
Or it's like fluffy nose or something.
Right.
And it basically means like their sinuses rot out of their face and they die.
Fluffy nose.
And it sounds really cute, but actually it's really fucking bad. Just has a fun name. There must be...
Animals, guys. Jesus Christ, it's rough on this stream. God. Drown the rabbits in the lake. If they float, they are witches, says Rambo Rune. I'm not sure that's the case. Oh god, chat is not enjoying that. P.S. Lewis, are you going to play some more Dota? Are you going to do some more casting of Dota games with Pyrian? Man, doing those casting games with Pyrian was so much fun.
Just getting to talk
I was
about...
watching Pyrian this morning. He has a little team of his subs, and they played against fucking Alliance, like the TI winning team, and lost like 45-1 or something.
Wow. Well,
that felt like a bit rough.
TI winners.
I don't know how you get matched up like that. That's crazy, isn't it? Fi Durate says, hello,
Durate.
all the way from Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires.
Is that how you say it? Buenos
Aires.
Aires.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure.
Buenos Aires, Argentina. Let us know how to pronounce that. I don't know. I got told off for fucking saying it wrong. I've been watching the Yogscast. It's 2012. Sorry, I had a brain fart there as I was reading chat. Be really weird. Love everything you guys do, and thanks for the years of laughter from high school to uni. What do you guys know of my country, and would you ever visit? All I know is that apparently, according to Top Gear, you guys are still very sensitive about Las Malvinas, and you want them back.
Oh.
And we're not giving them back. You're tough. They're ours. The Falkland Islands, we fought over those. The Iron Lady. And you Argentinians, Maradona, he handballed. He done that handball in the World Cup. And he was an arse.
Fuck me.
And also, loads of Nazis went to your country and hid there.
That's true.
So, yeah, Nazi hiding, island grubbing, cheating at football, nation of scum.
Wow.
That's Argentina.
Boom. This is not the official opinion of the Yogscast. I feel like that needs to be said.
Fucking hell.
Oh, fucking hell. Buenos Aires, not heard that name in a while. Oh shit, more of the rabbits are getting fucking ill.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh. Fuck, I think think I've fucked up, Lewis.
I mean, the thing is, like, I actually think I'd quite like to go to Argentina. I think Argentina's like a bit more chilled out, kind of than it's a bit. It's like, I think I'd quite like it there. I think I might like to visit. Certainly, like when it comes to like South America, I think I'd like to visit Chile and Argentina. I think they're the two countries I'd like to go to most. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard good things about both.
Not Mexico.
Oh, no, I think I'm a bit scared of Mexico, and I'm a bit scared of Brazil, and obviously everywhere else is pretty much a disaster area.
Everywhere. Wow.
Fucking hell. I'm working hard to destroy all of our viewers from the South American continent. These are denied. Oh shit. Fedorete, hope you're doing well out there. The Architect, 326 have you seen the most recent Yogscast by Madcat? I think I have, actually, but we might watch it when we come back. It's become a little bit of a fucking steaming Saturday tradition as well, hasn't it, to watch those weird videos. Seth, 987 says, question unrelated to farming. It's from Seth. Either of you ever done or been interested in metal ingot casting? Oh, I would love to do that, Tom.
Metal ingot
I would love
casting.
to cast some metal ingots, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That would really be right up my street.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely. I would love to. I think what I would like to do is get some old shit, right, off eBay, right? Some old, like, silver goblets and trinkets and stuff, like cheap, right? Cheap, or at, like, tat stalls. And, like, I could, like, think, oh, yeah, this is good. This way is good. Melt it down. Turn it into silver ingots. Make them into my own, like, little silver jewelry, like silver rings and stuff. You could make them into, like...
Silver rings?
Yeah, apparently they're, like, relatively easy to make. Like, a bit
We
of,
have,
doing
like,
a bit of silversmithing.
Yogs rings.
Look, what is this here? Are you making a soda?
Yes.
I mean, this is very modern, Tom. Are you selling it back to the grid?
Yeah.
Damn. This is very cool. I'm a little bit concerned about how closely packed they all are together.
It's fine.
I mean, it's not a typical arrangement that you see for a wind farm, is it?
Well, you know, maybe some of you wind farm engineers out there could learn something from me.
This looks like a fucking accident waiting to happen, Tom.
No.
Also looks like it looks like the slaughterhouse. Nice, thank you, Steve.
This is, what we fire people. We fire the rabbits through here. It seems dangerous having it so close to our bees.
Yeah, those bees are going to get fucking sliced and diced. Also, what about, like, it looks like a GTA 5 map you're building here. That's what it looks like to me.
But now, if we look at our profit...
We've had to spend a lot of money.
Yeah, we just spent a ridiculous amount of money.
But
look how big the graph is, like, going down.
Even the toilet. But those things make money, right?
They churn in cash.
Yeah, profit from energy being produced this month. 300 so far this month.
Yeah, which is more than our fucking slaughterhouse has done, because that thing is bugged to shit.
He says, I love that part of Minecraft modded plays. So I built my own forge, melted down some soda pop cans, and made some ingots. Seth did it. He melted down some tin cans and made some ingots. I quite like watching Cody's Lab on YouTube.
Oh.
I think that scratches my itch for craziness. It
Yeah.
makes me realise how... Oh, there's some insects.
Insects. Oh no, fuck the cucumbers.
Ooh. We just spray them.
Right. Anti-insects. Shit, we've got to fucking buy it. I didn't have any. Oh no, fucking insects. Sorry, yeah, you want to make ingots, or do you just enjoy watching? You can live vicariously.
That's what YouTube does.
Through...
You think it would be a great idea to make ingots, and then you think, actually, do you know what I could do? I could just watch it on YouTube, and then that itch goes away. You know?
Yeah.
It's like a lot of things. You know, you feel a little bit. You feel like something. You feel a certain way. maybe you can watch some videos on YouTube, not on YouTube, on the internet.
I think
that
it
might make your
depends
feelings go away.
how accessible something is.
Make you feel dead inside. Oh God, it's terrifying.
Because there's some channels that I really like about lock picking, and I was like, you know what, I want to try lock picking.
Yes.
And do you remember when we did?
You had a lock pick thing, didn't you?
Well, we got sent them as part of. Do you remember Invisible Ink?
Yes.
They sent us those credit cards with lockpicks in, and like 50 sets of them. And so
there's been a spate of break-ins around Tom's area lately.
Although I've become more niche of it isn't just lockpicking that I like to do.
What's your calling card when you break into someone's house and like shit on their sofa? What do you do? What else do you do?
The calling card when I break into their house and shit on their sofa.
Oh, it's the shitty sofa guy again.
Classic.
He's taken out VCR and shit on the sofa.
The sofa pooper.
That's what you do. That's what robbers do.
No,
I'd take the fucking VCRs.
I'd leave like a single rose at the scene of the crime. I don't know, something like that. Like a nice old school, classy calling card.
Like a Jack of Hearts.
Yeah. Or like a Warhammer figure. A dice. I leave a dice there. And the riddle would be which dice side, which number is on, something like that. I think there's like a logic there.
Aluminum. Someone in chat just said they were melting down aluminum cans, but surely aluminum is like pretty, isn't? Oh, I guess if it's already refined, actually, it's probably okay. But they're spraying the bugs on the cucumbers. Oh, those cucumbers are gonna have all holes in them. No one's gonna want them at the farmer's market.
Oh, they'll be fine.
So here's the thing that happened when I was in Japan. Okay, where do I start? So in Japan, the majority of shopping happens underneath the ground, usually around train stations.
Okay.
Okay, they have a lot. Every train station has, not every, but a lot of them have big shopping centres attached. Like imagine if you went to, imagine Cabot Circus, right? Imagine that was part of Bristol Temple Meads train station.
Okay.
And it kind of makes sense, right?
There's
because
mushrooms in here as well.
Because there's a lot of people passing the train station, and therefore they can just pop into the big thing. Like it doesn't. It's just a very common thing, right? And so they often have, so even like markets and stuff underground, which is pretty weird.
Oh.
And so I was in like this train station and walking down it, and there was literally a big market of all niche-y food stuff. And so loads of people were like selling their own cakes, and they'd obviously have these stalls quite regularly. Anyways, there was this Japanese guy selling organic foods, and I was like, oh yeah. And it was all kind of half English, half Japanese. He was like, oh yeah, I grew up with like no fertilizer and no insecticide and blah, 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 and all these foods. And I was like, oh cool. And we were staying in a place that had like a little kitchen, so I was like, oh cool, I'll buy some carrots, some spinach and some stuff, and I'll, you know, just boil them up or like fry them up or whatever. And, you know, so I did, and I got them home, and oh my god, like, so you normally, like, I'm so used to having stuff without insects on.
Yeah.
That it was I didn't really notice at first. Like when I got these, like, I think it was like lettuce, it was full of little caterpillars about a centimetre long and very thin, but little caterpillars, right? And so obviously I got it out, I washed it off, I like started putting some down, and then I like noticed like just out of my corner of my like a little bit of like movement.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck, oh shit, there's a fucking caterpillar on this plate. And I was like, oh my fucking god, they're everywhere. There's like 10 of them in the sink where I'd washed them off, but I'd obviously given it a quick rinse. I hadn't like properly gone through. And so there's like, because I just put this lettuce on like a couple of plates, I was like, oh fuck, and there's like, it like totally,
one of our rabbits escaped.
Oh my god. It totally like, I lost all appetite and all desire to eat all food from that point on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because once you see the little wiggly caterpillars.
Thing is, like, because it was just fully, like, you could tell it was like fully organic and stuff. That was the thing. But oh my god, it really just totally shocked me. And I mean, I've eaten these things before on purpose, but knowing what I was doing, not you know, for my, you know, I think it was more that it was unexpected.
Yeah, that you weren't going in for a delicious caterpillar lunch.
Yeah. It's kind of, I've had like, I had a cauliflower and I cooked it. And I realised afterwards it had loads of little black little bugs in it. And I'd eaten a bit already and I was like, oh, fuck me. But it had like loads of like dead little black flies that had obviously been cooked up with it.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Were you just like, added protein. Are you still a vegetarian then? Can you,
What, if you've accidentally eaten a load of bugs?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't my choice. Well, I think I can eat bugs. I don't know. Fuck, who knows? Jesus. Fucking hell. That was a bit of a weird one. But yeah, there you go. Cucumbers, caterpillars, they're all fine. Atomic Snow Globe says, if you do microscope again, Tom, you should have 3 new people and just 1 person from the previous game, just to see how someone with experience affects the game. So who would you reckon you'd like to do microscope with next time?
I don't know. I think just like mixing it up. As long as you just do like a different setting, because like we've played it a couple of times now, with like some people have been reoccurring, and the games have been so different every time that like you just don't know where it's going to go with even just like the same existing people. You just come up with different stuff the next time and go down a completely different tangent. The tone can be completely different. It's I don't know, man. I'm hot for Microscope. I want to do some more.
Yeah, I think people really liked it, and it was good to watch. That obvious guy 123 says, "Here's some cash, Lewis. I will make you a nice vegan burger." Also, if you ever want some homebrewed Call of Cthulhu campaigns, I have quite a few that I have made.
Oh man, if you've got like PDFs of them,
that would be fantastic.
Send them over, because
that saves us a lot of time.
Well, also, I basically don't read books anymore. I just read kind of like campaign books or things like that for role-playing. Because it's a bit like reading a story, but weirdly structured and things like that. But Call of Cthulhu campaigns, I've just read hundreds and hundreds of them. It's like reading like a short horror story, but you get like a little overview at the beginning, and then you read it and you hear like what each of the characters' motives are, and I don't know, it's a weird way to consume stories. But man, I'm super hot for send me some Call of Cthulhu stories.
At Angori_Tom. Is that your Twitter?
Yeah, that's Twitter.
Yeah.
Tweet me
a link and he will see it, or at me and I'll see it. That sounds great. Okay, that's a kind of perverted way of consuming stories.
Yeah.
But I guess it's whatever floats your boat. You can't really change it, can you? It's just what happens. It's just how you are. It's just it kind of makes sense though to me, like that you would want a more stripped down story without all of the fluff. Like, I guess it cuts out a lot of the exposition crap that slows down the way a story is told.
Like, don't get me wrong, books can still be very good. Just at the moment, for probably like the last year, all I've done is just like read, just like campaigns,
I went through
games, and
this
stuff
habit
like that.
though for a while of reading very detailed synopses of books, like famous books.
Okay.
So it's like you have to read, I don't know, the fucking Lady in Red or whatever that fucking book's called. You know what I mean? Or some incredibly famous book. And I was like, I started it and I read like the first chapter and I was like, I'm not getting into this. But I feel like if I
understand
stop
what's
now,
going on.
If I stop now, then I'm gonna like, kind of be like, ugh. I'm never gonna come back to it, and I'm gonna assume I've read it because I picked it up before.
Yeah.
Cucumbers.
They're selling our cucumbers $2,000
for the whole for a ton though. We got 1,000 kilograms of cucumbers out of that.
Yeah. Oh.
Holy shit!
They just went up a little bit more. Boom. Sell. Also, without doing any of that clicking...
Honey. Your animals are ready for breeding.
Okay, right. Oh, man. Breeding animals. Okay, right.
What's that do?
Go here. We call the inseminator, and he'll come along.
Call the inseminator? Is he like the Terminator?
The inseminator, he comes along with his little rabbit inseminator.
Come with me if you want to come.
Nice.
Nice.
So you saw how many clicks it took to do those cucumbers? It was a fucking lot of micromanagement. Whereas doing bees, you just let them go and you just sell the honey.
Bees
All
are
of that's
pretty good.
automated. The same with these wind turbines. They just rack in the cash. Your animals are sick.
If there's anything that would fuck its other animals of its like it's rabbits, right? That's the whole point.
You would think that they'd be
They
easy
breed
to
like
breed.
rabbits, right? That's the point, right? Surely you don't need to have a man come and be like, now this is where the bunny Willy goes into the bunny lady hole. Surely, we don't need we don't need that.
Look, so man, we made 75 grand from these wind turbines. We got $3,000 from these bees, $2,000 from the cucumbers, and that took like 30 clicks to do. This took like 1. These guys took 1, and they just make more money.
But if we had like a mega field with a farmer on it, that might made look at that. I mean, that's a tiny field.
Yeah, like if we
just
did
done one mega field with 30 clicks,
like the giga field.
yeah.
Oh, I guess that's the biggest.
Why is? Can you make it?
50 by 50, I think.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, so if you just did all mega fields, you had your
Well, isn't this like real farming though?
probably, yeah, a lot more so than the little cucumber patch.
Cucumber allotment patch outside the back of our Zen.
We still
fucking
grow
crazy
1,000
golf course.
cucumbers in there.
1,000.
10 meters
A
squared.
ton. 1 metric ton of cukes.
So
There's so many cucumbers. You're gonna be eating those all fucking year trying to get through those.
well, I guess you're growing 10 per square meter, which doesn't actually sound that insane. I don't really know anything about cucumbers.
JP Kirst says, save the rabbits at least until we exhaust the horse meat.
Oh yeah, we're not allowed to grow horses in this. You know what? I've got ill rabbits.
Is this not a European game?
Oh.
Meow, 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 meow.
Or sponsored by Asda? Was it Asda that had horse meat? I can't remember.
Pionic. Hey, Lewis and Tom. From Singapore. My student game was a finalist at the Game Awards in December.
Oh, holy shit.
It's an experimental game. It's designed for mobile, though. Let's check it out.
What's it called?
Meaninggame.ga.
Meaninggame.ga.
Would you like to try it?
I don't have my phone on me.
No, but we could do it meaning game. Oh, I see. But we could. Can we just? It's designed for mobile. I guess we could run it in a browser.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to tab. Hopefully there's no
Are we done
sexiness.
with Farm Manager?
I think we're fucking done with that.
Right. I think you can close it then, probably. We'll just have a quick look at meaninggame.ga.
Meaninggame.ga.
Oh.
Meaning game.
Play
Download.
online.
Can I play it online? Perfect. It's best experience with a touchscreen device. I don't have a touchscreen. Right, left click or space bar, the only controls.
This is from Pionic. Fucking letting us know he made a game. He won an award. No way.
Okay, it's loading.
KYFHO.
More like sloading.
Thank you very much. Mojo44 says, afternoon, guys. I'm not watching the stream today. Got to be at work at 3:27.
Oh,
Well,
that's very specific.
That's very soon. I'd watch it, but apparently it's frowned upon to watch a Twitch stream while driving a bus.
Shit.
Health and safety gone mad. Good luck with your bus
That
driving.
explains the
Mojo.
very specific time needs to be at the bus
I
stop.
see. Magic 130. Hey guys, Tom, are you using the Razer phone you got? What phone did you have before?
I haven't started using it yet.
Because you need a new SIM card, don't you?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
need to pop into
I need a
town.
new SIM card.
What phone are you still using then?
Galaxy S3.
That's quite a few behind. Are we on the 9 now?
Yeah, I'm not really a phone guy. The Razer is going to be like the most up-to-date phone I've ever experienced.
Even that's a little bit behind.
That loading bar is kind of
It's taking its time.
Can I, I'm gonna see how long it takes if it's like a download. Okay.
94 megabytes. But I think if you look, it's probably the same speed. It's just a bad server you've got. I think everyone in chat is also checking it out.
Fuck, chat. Debating us.
Debating us. Maybe we should just watch the trailer. Watch trailer over on the right there. Is it on YouTube? That doesn't work. Oh, yes it does. Watch now.
DigiPen Institute of Technology.
DigiPen, yeah.
Singapore.
So people have to make games as part of their course, right? And then the university owns their game.
Really?
Yeah, it's really tough, actually.
Motherfuckers. Okay. So you're like a paper knowing who to let go. Knowing what to let go.
A single sperm.
Yeah, is it sperm? Is this jizz?
Finds another sperm.
It's true freedom.
In a world of sperm.
It feels like... Yeah.
All the sperm must find the egg. Beautiful. Man, Singapore. If you've been to Singapore, you haven't been to Singapore, have you? I've been to Singapore. Man, I went to Singapore. It was
just rub it in.
It was amazing. I liked it a lot. It was very hot. It was very nice.
It's
very
quite
clean.
It's quite humid there.
Very friendly.
Really?
Yeah, really nice people. It was really weird, like walking through the center of Singapore, and there'd be like groups of people, just friends, groups of friends, like sat around in a circle, like listening to music, like chatting, like hanging out, like it was on the beach or something. Just like it was really strange, really nice community, just really nice. I like Singapore a lot. Really warm. Magic says, Lewis, what is the cereal that you eat as a snack during breaks? It looks good. I don't eat cereal. I eat grains like quinoa and lentils, and I ate some taco dal the other day as well. Zilzanar says, friendly, what's up from South Korea?
Holy
it's
shit.
Rainy, a little cold here. Are you going to run any more Gmod Pictionary challenges? Add some more Yogscast. So we mentioned earlier we're going to do a Call of Cthulhu, and we're probably going to do. I'd like to do some Pictionary, but I don't know. Maybe we should actually. That's a good idea. We haven't done one for a while. That was quite fun. We can go on a break actually while this is loading. CW Stan 20 says, "Hey Lewis, met you and the boys at RTX Sydney. I was the tall, lanky one in black that invited you guys to come play laser tag. I remember. Yes, I'm not really a fan of laser tag, honestly. Like,
no,
like I find it. Well, it's a little bit like kind of.
It's a bit active.
It's a little bit like crappy airsoft.
Full on.
It's like you go up to someone, you're like, pew, 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 and you shoot them right in their thing, and then you're like, sorry, excuse me, let me go past you, and then you go past them, and you go around the other corner, and you go pew, 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 and you shoot them in the back as they walk around the corner. It's a bit, I don't know.
Did this happen to you?
I find it a bit. I've done a lot of laser tag. I just find it a little bit shit. When compared to like airsoft or something.
At least you're honest. At least you're honest. That's.
I don't know. It's like indoors. It's kind of quite smoky in there. It's quite grimy. But half the time the packs don't work or the guns don't work. Not a fan, personally. Mate, sorry, CW Stan. He says maybe we can have a game next time you're in Oz. No.
Shit.
No. Airsoft. We could play airsoft. Duncan and Shinol love airsoft. Jim Bob Smells says, this format is great. I hope you keep it up. Seriously, guys, cucumbers taste like the devil's piss. Please burn them. Burn them all.
Yeah, kind of.
I can see where you're coming from.
I can take them all.
I can see where you're coming from. Gothic Pie donated, says, thanks for the many hours of entertainment. Are any of yours going to UK Games Expo in June? Is that the one we talked about just now? Is that what it is, UK Games Expo?
Yeah.
Well, Tom might just go for fun.
Ben's going because there's Armada regionals there to play Armada. Some people might be going up there to do some other stuff.
Okay, let's get a contingent. Sounds nice. It'll be summer. We'll drive down. We'll get the train down to Birmingham. Make a day. Make a time of it. Have a time of it. Play some games.
Yeah, just boost over there.
I might bring something and play a game or something with someone. See what I'm playing. I quite like that even at the Armada tournaments that Ben goes to, the regionals, there's still some people there who are just casual players looking for a game of Armada. And that's it. They just want to go and play a game for them.
Yeah, it's like
they don't bring like a super competitive like list or like feel like they need to like. They go and have fun. It's like the guys that you see at these Magic the Gathering tournaments with that deck, which is like 800 cards or whatever.
Yeah,
and it's the one where you have to like to shuffle it. You have to do it like bit by bit, and it's like but you have to constantly tutor for stuff. And so it's like you get your deck, your hand, and you're like, I would like to seek out demonic tutor. And then you play this thing, and you're like, and then you search through your library.
Oh,
like ages to find a demonic tutor, and you finally find one. Then you have to shuffle the whole thing back together. Oh man, those fucking decks, they make me laugh so much when I see someone playing one like that. It always makes me giggle. Actually, do you know what I saw on Magic the Gathering Online Arena? I saw someone put together like a fucking 600 card deck. And I was like laughing my ass off. He obviously just put all of his cards in.
Just every single card into a deck and just see what happens.
That was so funny. Anyway, that was the thing that happened to me yesterday. Tom Pod says, hello, you guys are the best. I already said this on Illuminati, but since they've made Vermintide 2 more balanced, I think with 4 people you could possibly enjoy it, even on the main channel. Are you interested? I think I'll have another look in that case.
Yeah.
Because I didn't give that game a fair whack when it came out. And I do like Warhammer. Vermintide.
Yeah, Vermintide. It's kind of cool. Kind of fun.
It corrected it automatically on my phone to Vermont Tide 2. Different thing entirely. Right, there's a few more messages, but we will check them out when we get back.
Yeah. Sounds.
Pionix is actually saying, "Love you guys. You're right. The server is still getting hammered. Please stop downloading my game, please." We'll be back after this break. These messages. Go and get yourselves a cup of tea. We're going to read the rest of the donation when we get back. So stay tuned. It's 5. Boom! Welcome back, everyone, to Steaming Saturdays with me and Tom. Tom is currently doing an MS Paint of Farm Manager 2018, the #1 currently on SteamSpy.com before it's shut down. Maybe it'll be #1 forever. Maybe the website will be frozen in time, a snapshot of what it once was, but no longer, since Valve, evil overlord that they are, running this mighty, terrifying monopoly, a cabal, if you will, of secretive developers controlling the world that we now know as Steam. Top Farming Manager 2018. I am drinking tea. I hope you guys are also enjoying tea. I'm using this red cup. 2 red cups, in fact, because one of them has a strainer in with my tea. For those of you who are interested, I'm drinking this tea here, available now from Japan somewhere. Go ahead and see if you can find it. I don't speak any Japanese. Actually, this is from Ippodo Tea, so maybe you can find it. Maybe they have got shops elsewhere in the world. Ippodo Tea. It's nice. I don't understand Japanese, so I can't tell you what any of the words on this mean. But I do have an app on my phone which might translate it. This is almost empty now. So if you do want to buy me tea, go for it, because I love it. I love when people send me some crazy tea. Mousy is around. She brought me some tea with her from America. Here we go. Okay. So here's the translation. So it says at the top, absorb more fragrance, easy nature. Ni is easy nature of whether there are natural flavor. Lost you a little or flavor. Natural touches the scent of arrows. Yo sealed in the sealed save. Served on or below risk. Green tea domestic. Corporation 1 tea store. Kyoto. Town address. Madness. See? That I feel like that was a Sewer of the Death donation. I feel none the wiser about anything. All I know now is that this is almost certainly tea. Although I'm not sure about that now, after that weird description. It's like into the mind of madness. We might play Pionix's game, but honestly,
it has loaded.
I'm not too worried.
I'll get to that in a minute.
Thank you. CW Stan 20 says Airsoft is fucking banned in Australia.
Really?
Can't even do that. That's why we have to do laser tag. Can't you like carry guns in Australia? Actual guns?
No,
I'm pretty sure like the gun laws in Australia.
They're pretty fucking. They like banned a lot of guns.
I don't know if they did. You know.
They did.
Let me know. Don't let me know. Let me know. Don't go for it. If you want something hardcore, we can go actually shooting. See, there you go. See, actual guns. It's like Las Vegas in Australia. They just don't like airsoft. You know, it's like the gateway.
They banned a lot of guns. Yeah, you can still do like hunting and stuff.
What kind of symbol is that you've just done there?
It's a rabbit, because you were like, this looks like a rabbit Nazi thing.
Concentration camp.
So I thought, you know what?
I've been very heavy on the Nazis today.
Let's do this. Let's make this a thing.
Give them little armbands.
The rabbits aren't the Nazis.
Oh right. Oh sorry.
Well, they'd have very different armbands. This is very un-PC.
It's getting very careful.
Look, I think this looks fine.
That is our little town in Farm Manager.
Yeah.
Why have we got a Holy Cross there?
It's meant to be a wind fucking turbine.
Oh, I see.
But it could be a Holy Cross.
We could crucify a bunny on it. Bunny Jesus.
And no, we've got no bad logos. Look, it's a little rabbit head. Looks a bit like a turd with wings, but we'll see.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Flu Knight says, good morning from New Zealand, Lewis and Tom. Been watching your content since 2010. I've loved every single moment. I really enjoyed hanging out in New Zealand, Australia. Actually, it was super nice. I had a lovely time. Great place to go. P.S. Have you seen Ready Player One yet? And if so, what did you think? Oh, I really want to see it.
I haven't seen it.
I think I'm going to like it. I quite liked the book in a perverse way that I liked all the references. Apparently,
you enjoyed it in a perverse way.
According to people, it's the reference the movie. Do you know what I mean? It's like
yeah, I've heard that.
But I think I'd quite like that. I think I want to watch it. Flu Night, I haven't seen it yet. I'm interested though because I really like the book. And some people will hate the book. It's very polarizing. I've never seen anything so polarizing in all my life. Go on, you get started, Tom.
I'm just gonna try this out.
Magic says, are you guys excited for Infinity War or the new Incredibles movie?
The Incredibles movie, yes. Infinity War, just I could give.
You're not a super Marvel
shits.
nerd, are you though? You're not like fully into the Marvel universe.
I got into a weirdly heated argument with someone about
Terps or Duncan.
They won't be named, but at Matt Castle's leaving do.
Right.
Because I said very disparaging things about in Infinity War.
Right.
And they did not appreciate my bitter cynicism for what that movie was going to be. Okay, right. I think I've worked this out.
I see. You have to click quite a lot.
Well, every time I click, it changes direction.
Yeah, imagine you're tapping though.
And if I hold down,
you're pregnant. Congratulations. It's a boy.
It's a boy. Well done.
Unfortunately, he's going to get blended.
Oh no.
Draken Astron says, hey boys, did you see my Lewis Bristol Pusher video? No, I didn't. I think I fucking saw that. Honestly, like,
you're not the Bristol Pusher, 100%.
I can only take so many meme videos of myself. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, Tom? I can only take like.
You're not used to them now.
So many Mad Cats and Draken Astro videos before I'm like, oh god, I can't really watch this. You guys must be like sick of me as well. Like by now, you must be like, fuck, not this guy again. God, he's like so bloody boring. He's in everything.
No.
I saw some comments that were like, I'm glad Lewis wasn't in Microscope because he would have hijacked it and ruined it. And I was like, we fucking made it better. Come on. I had a lot of problems with that. I don't see season 2 being commissioned anytime soon, is all I'm saying.
I'm sure you would have been wonderful in it. Do you want to do the
JK,
next one?
I was
do you want to do the next one?
I don't mind. No, I'll be up. I'm up for whatever, Tom. You know me. Jack and I think I finally cracked the code and discovered the truth about the Bristol Pusher. Shall we watch these videos then, Tom? Because I feel like this game is going to distract us otherwise. And it's not even on Steam Spy, so it's technically not allowed.
Oh, yeah, we've dishonoured our ancestors.
This is the great Steam Spy memorial stream as well. We've got to play at least 3 games off of the Steam Spy list.
Okay, yeah.
See if you can find any crappy free ones that we can think are
there's a couple. There's a couple that I wanted to try out, actually.
Thank you, Pionix. Well done for making that. That looks really good.
Good job.
Good coding. Good job.
Where am I going? Like the Reddit? The Yogs Reddit?
Yeah. It'll be on the front.
Yogs.
Yeah, there it is.
Here we go.
I bet you it's at the top. There you go. It's right at the top.
Oh, this one. This.
Please notice the police if you see this man. Where was that from? Holy shit, what happened there? Oh, was that from the shoot?
That's when we went to Tank Day with Hat Films. And
was that the Wargaming or whatever, their brand deal, Heroes and Generals thing where you had to fight with actual reenactment people or something? What was it?
No, it was just like we went to a tank
They
parade
told you
thing.
had to look the part, and no one else bothered.
To ride on the tank, we had to... Well, no, because I was on my dad's tank. And he's quite like...
That's what your dad looks like.
He basically looks like that, just more manly.
How can you look more manly?
But it's because I had like a big beard, and he was like, "You can't have a beard." And I was like, "Oh, can I keep a mustache?" And he's like, "Well, technically, you could have a mustache if you were a certain level of officer." And I was like, "Boom, sure, I'll have a creepy mustache. Why not?" Here we go. This is what we're looking for.
Oh God, this is long. Why do you think the identity of the Bristol Pusher was thought to be discovered? So this is from...
This is in a place nearby. His
He
pooning
started
obsession.
operating about the same time Lewis moved in, actually.
Very fucking quiet, isn't it?
So he's put together all these mentions of Bristol Pusher. I'd love to do that, wouldn't you? I think that would be amazing fun. I'd sign up for that. Just an afternoon.
An afternoon
pushing Doris over. Oh, it's pushing old people. Frank,
remember.
let's go do it. I'm free this afternoon, Tom. Pushing. Oh God, when I did this at Christmas, I slipped there, sliced my hand because it was like much harder to cut through than I thought it was.
Oh no!
And I actually jagged my hand. I didn't realise until later. This was on Office Cam. I forgot about this. Now, if you haven't seen this footage of me on Office Cam, this is me wearing the head of the creepy. It was so sweaty and like hot in there, like where people had blown it up.
It's my twin, Carol.
The hair is just.
Look how young Barry looks.
Well done. Well done. You did a good job.
Oh,
Back
yeah,
around the
Carol
back.
from the.
Carol's looking better than she's
She used
ever
to be
done.
on the Illuminati.
How old is she?
She'd been around for a while. She'd seen a lot of use.
Fuck you! 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 Fuck you too! Fuck both of you!
Hello, Yogscast. This is the police. We are looking for Lewis Brinley. This concerns the matter of the Bristol Pusher. Did you know where we can find Mr. Brinley?
Want some more to a round two, bitch? Yeah, you fucking stay down. Why do you think I'm holding back? Really hides the blood from all of my pushing. Pushing. How do you get blood out of shirt? Punch you in the balls, you fucking asshole, and you too, bitch. Suck it. This was a very strange stream that I did over Christmas. This is a very old.
Oh, look, a romantic couple.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Some serious retro evidence here.
Poor Carol.
That was the same day, I
Poor
guess.
Carol.
I was wearing the same thing that day. Holy shit! I can't control this, Tom. You're gonna have to
Not push
find
back.
something next, something else. Find the Mad Cat's latest Yogshite. Do it for me. Do it.
This Karma's a bitch too.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh God.
Karma's a bitch.
No, you've seen this meme, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's quite a famous meme.
Karma's a bitch.
Oh no.
Karma's a bitch. Karma's a bitch.
Oh, what meme! Amazing meme. Oh,
Wow.
amazing. So the original video of that, the version 1, was just the meme. It was just the whole meme, and then at the end it was me getting the bee suit on.
Right.
So that was just like, yeah, so that's that, yeah, like I wouldn't.
It's weird that you're in the thumbnail.
Karma's a bitch.
Oh, I'm not in the video.
Yeah.
I'm in the.
That's
Karma's a
clickbait.
bitch.
So basically, this is just the normal video, all the meme. But right at the end, if you just scroll forward, you've seen this before. It's all these guys doing their. I mean, I don't.
Karma's a bitch.
The fucking bee costume.
Such an old school.
Beautiful.
Anyway, oh god, see what I mean though? It's tough to keep watching all this stuff. It's like there's only so much you can take.
The super cringe.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay. What do you want to look on Steam Spy and see what else there is on there? By the way.
Yeah. Yeah. So there was actually. So I was kind of thinking that we could try out either Spellsworn, which is free and it has a fairly good rating, and we could play each other.
Okay.
Or did you hear?
Give me my control back then, Steve, of my computer.
Did you hear about Radical Heights coming out? It's
No.
Basically, a goofier version of Fortnite.
Let's not do that.
Because Fortnite went down and suddenly this game, everyone was playing this.
What, because Fortnite had crashed?
Yeah, the servers went down.
I saw Pornhub tweeted and they were like, help Fortnite, quick, put your servers back up because ours are all crashing.
Yeah, wow. Holy shit. But there's this game that I do genuinely like. I don't know if it would work right now, but I want to play this. Ash of God's Redemption, which looks a lot like they made. Did you like the Banner Saga?
I did. I loved the Banner Saga.
Like the animation in this game just looks just fantastic for like an RPG. Like just look at this fucking graphics.
What am I looking at? What is this? What game is this called?
It's called Ash of God's Redemption. And so I think it's the same sort of thing as it basically is just Banner Saga.
Are they speaking?
Polish or Russian or something? It sounds more Russian, doesn't it?
Каждое неверное решение приведет к новым смертям.
Смерти
Но пока мы живы, должны сражаться.
О, коблеп кобро снегере, ханин крофо шабре, пахни, бла-бла-бла.
I like you just kind of
Trouble kabo be honyo, knoktopenyo.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy this game and
Fucking do it.
Play it for fun.
Let's fucking do it right now.
Wait, you want to do it now?
It's a turn-based RPG. Oh, that combines everything we love about all games.
Constantly evolving story. No one's safe from death. Even the main characters. But I recently played Banner Saga 2, and I hadn't played it before, and I loved it. I thought it was so good. I got just so obsessed by it.
Banner Saga 2 was a fantastic game. Yeah, it was a really fantastic game.
And
really fun. Really just
like
really fun.
I'm more hot for Banner Saga 3 than to see like the end of Game of Thrones.
Right? Well, I can see why.
The story in it is fantastic. If you haven't played the Banner Saga, I'm not gonna lie, the combat in it kind of shit. I could play that game, and if they didn't have any of that combat stuff, I'd be fine. But the rest of it is so fucking good, so good. Right, but there are some other games that we could do.
What's Spellsworn?
Spellsworn, it looks like a sort of arena-based Magicka. It's free to play, very positive reviews. If I thought me and you, we could
Smozny Krosnov. Smekni fnefni. Free for all. Sorry, I'm still in very Russian mode.
Oh look, the
It gets
lava's
smaller.
coming in. Win.
Regenhurst victory. Uppergrad. Combo Spells. Out to now. I don't know what's
My
happening.
God. But there's a couple of others. Warmonger.
Warmonger.
Was this
Pronounced Monga?
Monga?
Warmonger.
Oh no, that's just like an MMO. That wasn't a good one. Or The Curse of Monkey Island. Did you ever play The Curse of Monkey Island?
Yes.
We could play a bit of The Curse
I
of
would
Monkey
love
Island.
to play a little bit of The Curse of Monkey Island. Can we do that?
Because The Curse of Monkey Island is my favorite Monkey Island game.
So let's turn off the Steam Spy. There's still some music playing in that trailer, and it's Spellspawn. Oh boy, how did you close that?
middle mouse click.
Ooh.
Do you know you can do that?
No.
Look. Bam. Bam. If you're a bit like drunk and you can't quite hit the X.
Yeah, I am.
Bam.
Always. Slightly drunk. Shelby says, Lewis, no, right, you pick this up. This is what we're doing for the rest of the stream. You know, thank you, everyone. Hello from Alabama. Shelby says, we got tornadoes in the forecast today. He's not from Australia, is he? How do they speak in the Deep South? We need Mousy to get in here. and tell
Well,
us.
I say hello from Alabama.
We've got
tornadoes
in the
and
forecast today.
Forecast today.
So we have primed the Freddy hole.
Exactly.
And now I'm watching you guys and drinking some tea.
Did they drink like sweet tea?
Sweet tea with whiskey.
I'm drinking sweet tea.
Thank you. Magic says,
Oh,
Tom,
that's Georgia. Fuck. Sorry.
sorry. Hope you're all right in Alabama.
I'm so sorry.
I hope the tornadoes are just batten down the hatches, and let's hope your internet holds out. And if not, you might have to, I don't know, find some old fun-timey games that you play with your hands. Like,
Fuck me. It even launched it in fucking Scum. Holy shit. Sorry.
oh, get the music on.
Can we get the music up, Steve, or is it gonna... Can you hear that? I love this soundtrack so
It's
much.
one of the best. Magic says, Tommy, you jealous that Lewis got to try the new Jurassic World Evolution game?
Yeah, fuck him.
A little bit.
I really want to play it.
Australia says, we banned everything but shotguns and bolt-action rifles with no more than 5 rounds to a magazine. But police are getting assault rifles to combat gun violence. Shrug, Australia. Don't worry about this. This is just that. This is like one of those loud bits. Don't worry about that. It's a joke. Don't. Just ignore this. Xander of Britain says, hey, Steamy boys, the sun is out at last. So now I'll be complaining about how the ground is too hard after weeks and weeks of digging through total fucking slop. Spare a moment for all the poor archaeologists out in all weathers.
Yeah, holy shit. A friend of mine's an archaeologist, and she's been hating it. Oh man, this fucking
the
game.
warm feelings. Deep in the Caribbean. Monkey Island.
Yeah.
Yes. Nope, we're not going there. We're going to Scab Island or Shit
Yeah,
Island.
Skull Island.
Or here's Guybrush Threepwood on a little fucking dodgem.
Yeah, remember Monkey Island 2? LeChuck's Revenge?
Captain's log. Guybrush Threepwood. Lost at sea for days now. I have no crew or navigational instruments. No provisions except a half-eaten corn dog, and unless I find water soon, I'm surely done for.
Is this one of the bad
The
ones,
hope of
Tom?
finding my love
This?
rain keeps me going.
Yeah.
Well, where they
On my
remade them in
quest for
weird
the
3D?
fabulous treasure
Yes.
called
No.
Big Whoop is
So
left me
this
in
was the
some
first one that
mistake.
had like
I thought it would bring me
hand-drawn
fame and glory. Instead,
graphics
it
rather
delivered
than
me into the
pixel art.
clutches of my
Ah.
enemy, the zombie pirate LeChuck. I had thwarted his evil
I
plot
promise
to
you,
marry
this is a
Elaine,
good
and he was
one.
after revenge. Really, really thirsty now. If only I could have a small drink of fresh water, I might have the strength to sail on. Oh, but I know there's nothing but ocean for miles and miles. If I could reach land, I might find water and some food. Fruit, maybe. Something to fight off the scurvy and help me get my strength back. Maybe some bananas. Oh, why do I torture myself like this? I might as well wish for some chicken and a big mug of grog for all the good it'll do me. Oh, my sweet Elaine. Am I cursed to starve here on this ocean without seeing your face just one more
He's like
time?
fucking Mario,
Am
isn't
I-
he?
So in this game, it has one of the most disgusting little bits of animation of all time that still weirdly makes my skin crawl. Do you remember there's a part where you have to get a map off of a guy's back?
Oh, and it's like you have to Yeah, you have to like.
You put oil on his
Yes,
back
and you
get him
cook
to
it.
roll over so he gets sunburnt. But like, you peel it off and it's like dripping, and then like, and just drop it into your pocket and it like squelches. And there's something about that little animation that just, it was so gross. Yeesh.
Oh my god. I like having the credits at the start. It's like starting a like TV show.
Yeah.
Lugithia says, "Hey guys, I'm currently doing a natural sciences degree at Cambridge. I'm thinking of specialising in chemistry. Was wondering whether you liked your chemistry degree and whether you did any jobs related to it." Well, I did like chemistry more than the other ones. Physics was a bit too much sitting down, doing maths, thinking about stuff. Biology was a bit too much having to work with animals and stuff, which I wasn't really too comfortable with.
Blending animals.
And people too, and like testing jizz and blood and stuff. So chemistry
How
was
much
like...
jizz were you testing? A good vintage.
1983. Good year.
Sure.
So no, I like chemistry a lot. I thought it was hard, but rewarding, satisfying. If you're good at chemistry, you should try it.
Elaine.
How many times do I have to tell you, LeChuck? I just don't feel that way about you.
Elaine?
By my congealed blood, you'll learn to love me. Sail with me, and I'll make you queen of the dead.
I can't. I'm washing my hair tonight.
Blast be your hair, woman! Can't you see that this salty old sea corpse pines for your every gentle caress?
What's with the delays?
It's
I don't
weird,
think my
yeah.
father would approve of me dating the undead.
Are these like bad?
You're probably too nice a zombie pirate for me anyway.
Yeah, r/nice guys.
Let's just be friends instead.
Friend zoned. It's all the standard stuff.
Oh no.
Let's face it, LeChuck. You're an evil, foul-smelling, vile, codependent villain, and that's just not what I'm looking for in a romantic relationship right now.
Milady.
Milady.
Darn your riddles, you saucy female! What do you mean? Ah! Oh!
Is that Murray?
You're a
No.
bloodthirsty
If
monster
only.
who's already
No, I
kidnapped
wish
me
it was
once,
Murray.
tortured my friends, and taken from me the only man I ever loved, Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh, Guybrush.
How romantic.
Why is all this delay?
Boy!
Threepwood!
It's so slow, isn't it?
Fish him out.
Guybrush?
Guybrush Threepwood, by my gangrenous gut, I don't know how you escaped my carnival of the damned, but you won't escape a taste of my blade! Ooh, the lass has spirit.
This is so weird.
Throw him in the hold. I'll finish him after the battle. Turn loose the longboats. And prepare the flaming voodoo cannonball.
Okay. Amazing. So you need to feed the rat a wafer, and then the rat squeaks through a small area, and then the door opens. Who's this fucking guy? I don't remember this at all.
Kevin or something.
If I could only get through this one door, well, then I could easily overpower the armed guards above, slip over the side, and
gotta-
make for the shore.
Quit your mumbling, captive.
Hey, how you doing?
Blast ye scurvy dogs!
Oh, yeah, all right, okay. Hold down. All right. Push, examine, talk.
Stand back.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Who are you?
I'm the evil pirate Bloodnose, the wickedest fiend ever to sail under the banner of King Death. I'd as soon chew your nose off as look at you.
Right, so we need to put subtitles on because people can't really hear. And understandably so.
Is that hook for real?
Of course it's real. A vicious shark tore off me hand. Oh, what a struggle it was. I remember...
It is so a fake.
It is not. Well, okay, it is. See, I haven't lost my hand yet. This is sort of a training hook.
Right.
I'm wearing this just to get used to the feel of it. Captain LeChuck says he'll cut my hand off when he gets some free time. I do have a hangnail. You'll probably get infected.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not a pirate. Wally! Don't you recognize me? It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh, gee. Hello, Mr. Wood.
The last time I saw you, we were prisoners in LeChuck's dungeon. Why would you sign on with a ship of the living dead?
Well, Mr. Brush, at first I had some misgivings about it. But thanks to LeChuck's seminars, motivational lectures, and audio books on Parrot, I've become a vicious corsair.
It's very
You
Terry
can
Pratchett,
too.
isn't it,
Ask me
actually?
how.
Yes, that's
It's
sort
very
of like,
Terry Pratchett level jokes. Like, very just kind of witty and smart, but, like, not laugh out loud funny. Just like,
I'm not in the
Yeah,
mood.
they
like
just make
it's
you
nice,
smile, though.
Nice,
It's
like
not-
At least
description.
take
They're not
Literature.
bad
You may
jokes.
change your mind.
The delivery isn't fantastic on the audio, but
Right.
It's been swell
So,
talking to you.
so usually you can't get through too much of these with chat.
This'll make you rue the day.
So I'm pretty sure I need his hook. And I combine the hook and the
Avast, you
ramrod.
swabs. Prepare.
I can't quite squeeze past this cannon.
I've got to
Move
hook some
out of
stuff.
the way. I can't fire the cannon with you standing there.
Okay.
You can like hook into the porthole or something. I see.
I can't reach it.
Right. I'm pretty sure the hook and the
You
ramrod
drink
make me a
booze
grabby
water,
stick.
And your mother's dress, you funny.
So we need to undo the restraint rope so it knocks him over or whatever.
Well, that's how you open the door.
Ah.
Is by.
I could never untie that big knot.
So we could like chop it or something. I think we
Take that.
get some cannonballs.
Let's see if you can take
It's been a
this.
while.
They're too heavy to carry.
Rope.
Bit of
It's
old
all
rope.
tangled up in all that debris. I can't pick it up.
I'll
Nail.
reduce your fort to rubble.
Pirate literature. Sure. I think I do have to.
If I rough him up, he may shoot me.
I feel like I
Right,
can
you think we
take
have to
on
talk
the
to him? Okay, I think so,
world.
probably.
Something like that.
We need to push him.
You in the fort.
Push
You're
him into the...
doomed.
If I rough him up,
No, we can't.
he
We
may
can't
shoot
push
me.
Just a pusher.
Stand your distance.
Right.
Snap out of it, Wally.
Snap out of it, Wally.
Maybe calling
That's
him a failure.
blood nose to you, you scurvy sea bass.
You're a failure.
You're a
Yeah.
failure as a pirate.
Shut your trap, you yellow-bellied blowfish. One more peep out of you, and I'll do you in.
Peep.
Pete.
You scabrous swab. One more word, and I'll let you have it.
Word.
That's it. I'm gonna blast you. I'm gonna.
Oh, poor old Wally.
I can't do it. I just can't.
Oh, Wally. You poor guy.
You're right, Mr. Wood. I'm just not a pirate. I'm not ferocious or bloodthirsty or hateful or anything. I'm not even unpleasant. Oh.
There we go.
Oh.
Oh, there.
Okay, so we get the hook. It's a plastic hook. Of course it is. And then we combine it with that.
Right.
This has to be used with something else.
Okay, we got a gaff.
Okay.
Now, what do we do with that?
Oh, here we go. Oops. Bit high.
You're getting a little close there, pal. Watch where you
I like the hand drawn.
Yeah, it's cute.
I do remember playing this.
That was me. Sorry.
I remember doing this bit.
Sorry about that.
It's like you're not one of the Chuck Eaglemakins. The fun you built.
Right,
Hey,
okay.
I'm getting pretty good at this.
So there's like an arm with a sword on it.
Gross. All the bones and stuff are floating towards the ship.
And then we cut the rope and do the thing. Oh, there's
that's
Murray.
right.
Well, they've messed with the wrong skull this time.
Fucking Murray.
If I could just get my hands on that gunner. If I could just get my hands, period.
Do we want to take Murray with us? No. Fuck him.
Oh, poor Murray. And here we go.
Oh, God. So, thank you, Steve, for filling up the 4x3 with a bit of beautiful face there. Cutlass. Oh, we need to cut the cannon restraint rope.
Haha! Taste cold steel, feeble cannon restraint rope.
Bam.
Fucking, you did it.
And then we do this and we go into like the treasure room.
Now, with the demon flames of this voodoo cannonball, I'll blast my
LC
significant other
or
into
EM.
the significant other
Nice.
world. That'll show her how much I truly care.
Shit, the voodoo cannonball.
Neptune's navel. That was a close one.
Looks like ghostly Chuck.
Oh, does he?
Like it's this big like green flaming beard? Flaming beard? Something like that. Okay. One of them.
Well, this looks right. Glub, 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 glub. Ooh.
Hey, I lost my cutlass when the ship capsized.
Oh no.
No, champagne makes me all giggly. No self-respecting pirate would be seen wearing that. I see more than enough of him already.
A lucre. What's that?
I don't know.
It's the biggest pile of treasure I've ever seen.
Holy shit.
Hey, I can see the ocean floor.
Oh.
And there's a really angry-looking skull floating around out there.
Right, I think we need like a diamond and we cut the glass with the diamond. In this. Maybe. Does that sound right?
A
Probably.
beautiful high-capacity washer and dryer combination. It's got a zombie ballerina.
Yeah, so
It got broken
Lugithia.
when the ship capsized.
What I mean by if you're good at chemistry is when I was doing chemistry, I was. The thing is, like, you know some people, right? And they can just do it, right? Every time they mix stuff together, they do it and it works. They follow the recipe.
The bear's
Right.
too big to
And
carry
it
around, and
works.
the sword's a fake plastic one.
If you're one of these
I
people who
can't
can
climb
follow
that
the
one up
recipe
there.
and everything works for you, definitely do chemistry. But if you're one of these
Because
people
the ship
who,
is capsized, this ladder goes to
whenever you
nowhere.
try and follow a recipe, you fuck it up ever so slightly and you don't know why, and stuff just doesn't work for
It's
you.
bad luck to grab
Don't
booty
do
under a
chemistry.
ladder.
All right, there's my little suggestion. You've still got the skeleton arm.
I can't use the skeleton arm with that.
I can't use the skeleton arm with that. I can't use the skeleton arm with that. I can't use the skeleton arm with that. I can't use the skeleton arm with that. I can't use the skeleton arm with that.
No, champagne makes me all giggly.
What is there that you can actually pick up here? There's so much crap in this room.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Can you not like press like a button?
What, to see all the stuff you can click on?
Yeah.
That's like a common thing to do in these games nowadays, isn't it? But back then you had to search. What about just in the big pile of... What's that?
Flotation device.
What's the music box?
It's a zombie ballerina.
Oh.
It's got a zombie ballerina.
in it. What's that? Manny something.
It got broken when the ship capsized.
Manny?
Marry me or die.
Oh, marry me or die.
I don't know. That seems kind of creepy.
Marry me or die. CW Stan 20 says, yes,
That's not the kind that opens.
all automatic guns and semi-auto rifles are illegal. And all illegal and unregistered guns are bad. Okay.
Now, my hi-fi is broken, and it's impossible to find a quadraphonic needle anywhere in the Caribbean.
A quadraphonic needle. What is that? Thank you, CW Stan. Miso Fat says, Steamy Boys, regarding Warhammer 40k, how do you guys feel about third-party companies recasting Forge World models?
It's very shameful and very cheap.
Yeah.
And I personally wouldn't be caught doing it. Luckily, I never have.
Well, I mean, what? It's not illegal, is it?
Well, it's pretty illegal.
What, if you want to play in, like... Oh, what, actually recasting the...
They recast the models and then sell them.
Oh.
Like, there's a lot of, like, Chinese companies that do it.
Oh, that doesn't sound very ethical.
It's
but
very
That's not the kind that opens.
naughty. But...
Very, very naughty.
You know what?
Where, you know, if I was avoiding these types of... just so I know where not to go.
It's impossible to
Yeah,
find a
yeah.
quadraphonic needle anywhere in the Caribbean.
Oh, there's one which had, like, a really good name. He was called, like, Mr. Forge World or something. And he had, like, a little website thing, wrote in, like, written, that's how you say it.
Yeah.
In the most broken English, like, hello, friends, Mr. Forge World. Do you like Forge World for happy times? As well, I 40k play. And just this great little description that...
I feel like anything you get like that, it's going to be a little bit like knockoff trainers or whatever. You know, like, sure, they're going to be a lot cheaper, but there's going to be problems with them that you don't realize. Like, you might never get it in the first place. It might be a scam. Like, you know, if you do get it, there's a good chance that there's going to be weird problems with it, like that you don't realize that you either have to work to try and
use a balloon with
fix,
that.
or
yeah.
I can't use a balloon with that.
Chat, do you have any help for
Yeah,
Tom?
what are we doing? Like, it's completely...
Pick up the bag. Where's the bag? Is there a bag? Bag. No, that's not helping Josephson 1. Let's get some messages in. Oh, there's a bag there.
Bag. Oh my god, wow. That is like the most...
Tiny little bit.
Okay.
What's in this bag?
It's a bag of wooden nickels. Some treasure.
Well,
Hey,
nice.
There's
There
a
we
big
go.
diamond ring behind this bag.
Right, okay.
Huge ring with porthole. Amazing.
Okay. I kind of knew what we were trying to do.
You knew what we needed to do. You just didn't quite know how to get
Couldn't
there.
remember where the thing was.
Oban Fireworks, thank you very much.
Guybrush?
Not Jack Reed.
Guybrush! I thought I'd lost you forever. Is it really you?
Yes, Elaine. Did you really mean what you said out there? That I was the only man you ever loved?
Well, yes, Guybrush, I guess I did.
Elaine, I'm a man of action. A swashbuckler, a rogue, a wanderer, a man who can hold his breath for 10 minutes. I have no ties and no regrets. I sail with the wind and go where adventure takes me. But somehow, something always leads
Guybrush,
me.
stop babbling.
Elaine, will you marry me?
Oh, Guybrush.
Oh.
I'm sure
Wally?
that's not cursed.
You're alive! But how did you survive the explosion?
I was thrown clear. I'm just lucky I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. Wow, Elaine, that's some ring.
Thank you, Wally. It's an engagement ring from Guybrush.
Hey, that looks just like the big diamond ring LeChuck had in his treasure hold. You know, the one with that ghastly, disfiguring voodoo curse on it. Well, I'm sure Guybrush wouldn't have given you that ring. Anyway, I gotta be going. I hear there's a tattoo removal place on this island that's Freckles safe. See you at the wedding.
Guybrush!
Ding.
Oh, well, there you go. See, I kind of knew what was happening as well. Kind of just happens, doesn't it?
Really?
Like
Yeah.
somewhere in
Gonna
there.
be happy about this.
Not Jack Reed says, guys, have you made any bets
She
on
must
the
weigh a ton.
Grand National?
No offense.
Oh, is that today?
Must
Fuck,
be today.
no.
Or is it tomorrow?
Carrots,
Today? Today.
No,
Can you get us a
no,
list of
bad idea.
names?
I always bet on the horse with the longest name.
Really?
And there was this one time when I was living with this girl. This was after university, and it was the Grand National, and she worked at Ladbrokes, so she was like all about betting, you know. And I was like, she was like, do you want me to make a bet on for the Grand National for you? And I was like, sure. Here's 20 quid. Put it on the horse with the longest name. Horse with the longest name won at like 30-1, but she bet my money on the horse with the second longest name because she hadn't checked properly. So I was sat there watching it on TV, thinking, holy fuck, I've just won for 400 quid. Or more, like 600 quid. It was like really fucking odds off to win. And I was like jumping around, I was like buying people drinks. I sent her a text. She was like, well, you didn't win. I was like, what do you mean I didn't fucking win?
I'm pretty sure she stole your money.
Oh my god, that's what happened, Tom. Holy shit, now I'm only just finding out. I'm going to text her right now.
You bitch.
Where's my fucking money, bitch?
Oh my god.
And that girl was Hannah.
Oh my god.
No.
Wow.
It was not.
No.
It was not
Explains
Hannah.
a lot.
Oh my god.
Well, who's the horse with the longest name today? Can we check that out?
Yeah, we need to know, please. No, I can't text her. I pushed her into the fucking river. She's gone.
Oh,
She's dead.
okay.
Not Jack Reed. Have you ever heard of the richest guy in LA? I don't know what that is. That a joke, Jack Reed? Please let us know. Magic says, are you guys excited for season 2 of Westworld? I actually mediocrely am. Oh, I remember this island.
I gotta say, I'm not. I didn't really care for Westworld.
It was
I feel like I
alright,
should have
wasn't it?
loved it.
No.
I like sci-fi.
It definitely dragged a bit.
I like cowboys. I like, some mystery. I like the sort of AI stuff.
It definitely dragged.
No.
But
Nah.
not sure. Did you hear about the thing of them potentially putting out a video of
Fucking Murray.
I am Murray, the invincible
them
demonic
revealing
skull.
every spoiler in
I
a single
bring you
video?
warning from the infernal realm.
They would put it out
Do
before the
not go
series,
farther into the
so
swamp.
people could choose to
Turn
either
back, turn
have it
back.
spoiled or not.
Darkness will
But then people are
envelop you.
thinking, is
1 second.
this?
Okay. Sorry, carry on. Start again. So, what's this?
So the producers were talking about they're going to put out a video where every single major plot point in the show
Westworld
happens, and you just watch this one video, and so every twist that comes up, and so then you can watch it.
So it's like a spoiler video for the next season of Westworld.
So they were talking about doing this,
That
and they were
sounds
like,
absolute madness.
if we get 1,000 upvotes on Reddit, they'll do it. Was it a Rickroll? Did they just Rickroll everything?
Was it a troll? Was it
Did I
an
get
April
rolled?
Fool?
I didn't watch it. Was it?
Was it a Rickroll?
So,
Oh my god. That's not actually that bad of an idea, though.
But no. So then I heard a thing. Oh, it was just a troll. Oh, fuck me. But then heard
Well,
something.
you didn't click on it, I guess.
Well, yeah, I did. Well, this was before it had come out. But then heard these things about them being at some point they'd said everyone is going to get blown away by the plot things that happen in this series. And so what they're going to do is they're going to release fake spoilers. And so when you watch it in the first episode, there's going to be some really big twist. And no one will expect it because everyone will have watched the spoiler video. Or
Right.
people will have watched it. I don't know. It sounds plausible. I thought it was a thing.
Well, honestly,
apparently, it's just a Rickroll.
Here's the thing.
Well-
if you haven't seen Westworld Season 1, feel free to mute
How'd you get all
this
the way up there?
briefly.
Sheer force of wind.
Do we need a big spoilers warning?
All right, there was a bunch of those weird.
But no, I'm not going to spoil anything too hard.
Found me on shore and put
There's
me on top of
cowboys.
this
Hang on,
thing all
boom,
the time,
owned.
thinking they were so funny.
Okay, just wait for a second with Murray. Fucking hell. Basically, if you're going to have a show where they can make human-like robots, there's a good chance that some of the humans in that show running it are fucking robots. Or, in fact, all of them. I mean, my spoiler might as well be, the spoilers in Westworld are, this person is or isn't a robot. It's like Battlestar Galactica. This person is or isn't a Cylon. And do you know what? Sometimes you just have to fucking roll the dice, and sometimes when they start writing it, they don't even know who's a fucking robot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, clearly with Battlestar Galactica, they got to about season 3 and they were like, all right, we better fucking decide who's actually robots now.
Well, fuck
this
me.
guy, and they were like, oh, fuck me, that's going to be a bit of a tough one to swallow, but we'll do it anyway.
What's the song that they play in Battlestar Galactica when some people just start hearing this song for the whole series? And then it turns out that they're all fucking Cylons. And you're like, this hasn't coincided with anything that has previously happened. It feels like they just added in some bollocks.
This is the problem. But this is the problem with Hollywood, right? If you want to get commission for another season, you just have to fucking do it season by season. It's all hand-to-mouth stuff. It's not planning out a long, complete storyline. But even with Game of Thrones, the story isn't complete. They now just have to make it up as they go along.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It's sad.
Gonna be
So
bad.
in a sense, like, sometimes it's good to get the spoilers out there because then people know that it's like the people who've read it are like, okay, this is a really good story. It is worth watching, the TV show adaptation,
honestly,
because if you haven't got time or can't be asked to read the book or you just want to watch the thing anyway, it's good. It's got good twists. It's good. Rather than, it might be good, but it might be a load of fucking wank, like the end of Lost.
A load of bollocks.
Do you know what I mean?
Bollocks.
Just throwing it out there. End spoilers. You can unmute me now. Magic says... That's it. That's what Magic said. Let's just read the rest of these ones.
Sure.
Kremit has sent me a fucking video to watch and or enjoy. I mean, I'm not sure I'm going to either enjoy or... Let's see what this is. It is me fucking dancing
for 15
on
minutes.
stage. Fucking hell. Thank you, Kremit. That is magnificent. I love you. Seth987 says, if you like ingot casting, you're all welcome to come to my house in Kansas City and try it out. We'll give you free food and lodging. My dad makes cider and my mum's from England.
Ooh, cider.
Holy shit. Sounds pretty fun, actually.
Wow.
If we're ever in Kansas City, Seth, we'll let you know. Or you let us know. You send me a tweet when I'm in Kansas City and I'll visit. I'll come and cast a fucking ingot with you, bro, and have cider. Promise.
Bam.
Thank you very much. So that obvious guy says he'll link us to his stuff in the next week or so.
Do it.
Because Cthulhu things. I'm creating a new one with inspiration from you guys. Also, if you need a chef, I'm your man.
Heard he makes a mean burger.
Does he? Can you do a veggie one? I had the worst veggie burger I've ever had in my life the other day at like this place up on Park Street. It's called The Florist. It's like a really poncy place. But we had this meal there. And I suppose it was cheap. Like it only cost like 60 quid for 4 of us for the meal. And we ate quite a lot. It was a really poncy looking place. But actually like fucking cheap food done badly. Turns out. At least they didn't.
Cheap food done badly.
They could have charged twice what they charged for it, honestly.
Wow,
and I probably would have paid it. But
it's been like 30 quid on a veggie burger. Ugh.
Well, there was 4 of us.
Sounds like disappointment.
60 quid for like 4 of us. It's like 15 quid.
Oh, but if you're going to then pay double, each person would be
well, we had
30
some
quid.
drinks and stuff. We had some shitty cocktails. It was rubbish. Holy shit. Anyway, Atomic Snow Globe says, would you rather talk about yourself constantly for 12 hours or listen to someone you've never met talking about themselves constantly for 12 hours? I would love to hear about someone telling me their life story for 12 hours. I do that anyway.
Someone just completely random, though. I don't know. I've met a lot of people.
Everyone
that are
has
really
something interesting to say, Tom.
Also, I could sit in my house and no one else is around and just do that.
I see.
And I could just, use the loo.
P.S. You can have as much water and food as you want, but they follow you to the bathroom and must keep talking. What the fuck is that?
Ooh, can you just get drunk?
That'll make everything enjoyable.
Because I could sit and listen to someone waffle on and just actually, no, I'd probably get angry.
Nilesy's watching, apparently. He says, what's up, lads? Looking real good today. P.S. Lewis is a Cylon. I saw him charging when I was in Bristol.
Holy shit.
You fucking didn't, Nilesy.
Fracking skin job.
That was
Nilesy's a toaster.
Someone wanted some toast, yeah. Nilesy wanted some toast. So I was like, I can help.
Bam.
Who else we got? 1656 thank you very much. And Weeb Turtle, or Web Turtle 1, 0. Sorry, Web Turtle.
Like a
Sorry, I
Freud-
just
a
called you a
Freudian
Weeb.
slip.
Web Turtle 0 says, loving this Saturday, just like Saturday morning cartoons when I was young. The perfect time to watch you guys. Thank you, Web Turtle. And also, we've got Vegetable Drop Bear, or Vegetable Dorp Bear. He said he found an old article of mine and saying, did you come up with Micro Machines Get a Grip all by yourself? So I wrote an old article on Chemistry World. This is like an old thing I used to write.
Micro Machines Get a Grip.
Yeah.
Crab-like microscopic grippers move cells in response to biochemical signals.
I know, this is an old article of mine. They were written in a very formulaic way. I think a robot could have taken over my job, honestly, of doing that. It was like...
Well, I've heard you are a robot.
It was just rewording other people's stuff in a way and then like putting in a quote from someone. It's a very strange thing doing those journeys. I really felt like I was just a robot, like churning out the same things in the same format. I think that's what a lot of journalism is, though. It's about like taking something and distilling it into a short amount of words and then like filling in like the blanks. So like you have to have 2 quotes from people who know about that kind of thing.
Right, okay.
Like ideally something which is conversing or like, you know, like people who are in the right field, but it doesn't have to be. Anyway, it's very much...
My mum says micro crabs are good. Micro crabs are people too. Nice.
Thank you. Murray, let's resume. Fuck off, Murray.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I gotta go.
Oh, yes, I remember this. A voodoo doll and a pin.
What a relief.
Put it back in.
I'm sure it won't do anything. After all, it's just a paper voodoo doll. Ooh, migraine!
Right.
I'm no vandal. I'm a pirate.
Can we take the voodoo doll or not?
I don't think so.
Oh, is this what reveals? Yes, the woman. Yes, I remember this.
Although we don't need to talk to her
Nice
yet.
place.
We need to
I
go
love
and
what
get
you've
a
done with
coin.
Thank you. You'll have to excuse the mess. The kids came over to play with their paper voodoo dolls. They're adorable children. Would you like to see some pictures?
No, please, God, no. I can't think of anything I would hate more.
Later.
Yes, there's no time for that now. I sense that something terrible has happened.
That's a classic
you're
Monkey
good.
Island joke,
Something
isn't
terrible
it? It
happened.
gives
Yeah.
you like 4
I finally
awful
proposed to
options,
Elaine.
and then anyone you press, he says like,
That doesn't sound so terrible.
Maybe.
And when I placed the engagement ring on her hand, she was placed under a horrible pirate curse and trapped for eternity as a solid gold statue.
Oh, that explains it. I was struck with a wave of overwhelming hatred and anger.
Yeah, that LeChuck was a pretty mean guy.
I was talking about Elaine.
No, there's no time to worry about that now. We have to hurry.
Do not panic, Guybrush. She will be safe until we can break the curse. You only have to worry about her being stolen. Where did you hide her?
Hide her?
You didn't hide her? She's a solid gold statue on an island full of pirates. What were you thinking? Go, Guybrush, hurry, before you're too late.
great job.
Elaine! I've got to get her back.
Where do you think she's
so
gone?
Embarrassing.
Monkey Island.
Looks like I'm gonna need some more help.
Jesus. Oh my god.
Someone's stolen Elaine.
No shit.
It's unfortunate. It will be difficult to get her back.
Do you know who kidnapped her?
Not for certain, but I suspect that it's the mangy pirates anchored in Danger Cove.
Can you give me something to lift the curse?
No, LeChuck's curse is a very powerful one. Fueled by his anger and his intense frustration in dealing with the opposite sex. I have nothing here to lift so powerful a curse, but there is one way.
Great, tell me.
You have to replace the cursed ring with a pure one of greater or equal value. A good guideline is 2 months' salary.
Nice.
This sounds hopeless. Let's talk about something else. I want to know what voodoo spell you're working on.
You're trying to get out of this conversation.
Yeah. I want to walk around a bit.
This is just a fondue I'm making.
So
for
is
tonight.
LeChuck like an
Would you like to
incel?
try it?
Wow.
Does it have any
He has
sneaky
the
toes in
powers
it?
of an incel.
Maybe.
I'll pass.
He is a crazy zombie pirate. Maybe he's an incel. Has he gone to
fucking hell.
r/incels?
What island is this, anyway?
You have landed on Plunder Island.
Plunder Island. Sounds
Plunder
appropriately
Island.
piratey.
Naturally.
Sounds good.
It's a sort of retirement community for ex-pirates and their spouses.
Sounds exciting.
Lately, there has been all too much excitement on the island. All centering around Governor Marley, LeChuck, and a giant chicken.
Thanks. I've heard all I needed to know.
Cheers.
Oh,
for fuck's sake.
Where am I going to find a huge, uncursed diamond ring?
Legends speak of a whopping big diamond ring on Blood Island.
Okay.
Blood Island? I've never heard of it.
You will soon become quite familiar with it. But you
In
must
chapter
be
2 of
careful,
this
Doghouse.
game.
I have foreseen that your journey will be filled with peril and deception. I have also seen that Blood Island will be the place where you will die.
Oh my god.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
It's so weird that I know.
So,
Just
any
what's going on.
huge uncursed
It's
rings
so
on any
predictable
other
though,
island?
isn't it? Bizarrely.
The value
It's such
of
a
the ring on
stereotype.
Blood Island comes from its emotional significance. It represents a pure, true love, a power greater than any other.
Oh, that's sweet. I think I have something in my eye.
Do not mock the voodoo priestess.
Blood Island, here I come.
Here's a question from Atomic Snow Globe. Would you rather
Thanks for
let
your
Donald
help. Gotta
Trump talk to you about his life for 12 hours, or have the best FIFA streamer talk about their life for 12 hours?
Probably Donald Trump, actually. I reckon it'd be a lot more entertaining rather than, yeah, I'm really good at FIFA and I did FIFA streams and I bought a cool car and I like this footballer and this footballer and this footballer. At least, I don't know, Trump will say some fucking nuts shit.
I really liked it when Liverpool beat Man U 2-1. I went to the stadium when I saw it and I had a pie and I sat there in
Welcome,
the stand.
to the Barbary Coast, where every haircut is an adventure.
Aye, and if you're wanting a haircut, you'll have to wait until I'm finished with Captain Rottingham here.
Are you guys pirate barbers?
We prefer the term buccaneer hairstylists.
Harbors.
Great. Maybe you guys can help me find this huge diamond ring I'm looking for.
Diamond ring?
Yeah, it's supposedly enormous, and it's on Blood Island.
Blood Island? Never heard of it.
It's a funny story, really. I need it to lift this curse that's turned my girlfriend into a solid gold statue.
Solid gold?
Wait a second. Did I just share too much?
A jawbreaker.
So we give the jawbreaker to the restaurant owner, so it breaks his tooth. We have to get a coin so we can buy bubblegum from the voodoo lady's place to give to him, so he blows up a bubble and his broken gold tooth comes out. Then we pop it with the pin, and we have to give it to one of these guys because he only works for gold, and that's how we get one of them to join us. Does that sound right?
I can't remember any of this.
Arr,
Don't mess with
you
that.
be touching that there handle, you hair lubber.
Don't touch that, you foul creature, or this ape may ruin my haircut.
He's wearing like a wig, isn't he, Captain Rottingham?
I think that's the joke.
Oh,
Like
we
I'll punch him
I think we
one,
have to get
but that'd be
fleas from somewhere.
Right.
I think we have to get fleas from the theatre.
Oh my god, what an amazing fucking...
Dandruff?
I'd hate people to think less of this guy just because of a slight problem with... Hey, this isn't dandruff.
It's lice. It's head lice.
Right. Okay. Not fleas. It's lice. That's what we're after.
And then we scatter them on like
I think we
comb or something.
Yeah, we do something. They get put on
the combs.
Oh no! It's when he puts it down. Bam.
Holy infestation! You've been struck with the hair demons.
What are you talking about?
The cursed head vermin, the scourge of every hygienic sailor on the 7 seas.
That's a lie.
Sure as I'm standing here, they're wriggling about your scalp like a pack of wretched sea lions.
Good analogy.
This calls for drastic action. I'm bringing in old Ironsides.
No, let's not be too rash.
Rash? That's a bad sign.
There's no time to lose. I'm going to have to amputate.
No, you'll ruin my hair.
Perfect.
I sure could use a haircut.
Have a seat, laddie.
And then we,
I'll do you up with a fine coif.
Kick the stone, use the lever, get the scissors, I think.
So do we now have the paperweight?
Yeah, although I don't have a cursor.
Blast that ineffectual paperweight. I'll have to go find another.
But what about my haircut?
Keep your skirt on, lad.
And up we go.
Oh yeah, we go. Yeah, they look pretty badass, don't they?
Phew.
Okay.
I searched the whole island, and I couldn't find a single rock for a paperweight. I suppose I'll just have to eyeball your haircut.
I just remembered I have another appointment.
Oh, I was going to give you a French braid, too.
That will cut nice. Fucking job done.
No.
Oh.
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
So
it's good to meet you, Mr.
So one
Bill.
you have to beat in like
Bill?
a duel?
That's your pirate name?
Like a
Bill?
banjo duel or something?
Cutthroat Bill.
Oh, I see.
Cutthroat
well, that
Bill.
puts a whole new spin on it, doesn't it? Are you ever going back to pirating?
Maybe. Someday. If I find the right captain.
Perfect. I'll be your captain. Onward to Blood Island and high adventure. Wanna come?
You, a captain? Hardly.
I'm the mighty pirate who defeated LeChuck. I discovered the treasure of Big Whoop.
I discovered the treasure of Big Whoop.
And what do you have to show for it?
Okay.
I've got a ton of cool stories.
Treasure? Immense mounds of gold and diamonds? Solid gold scepters of power? Anything?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Wooden?
Yeah.
Some treasure hunter you are. You couldn't find gold in a jewelry shop.
I bet I could find
I bet
gold
I
on
could
this
find gold on
very
this very
island.
How much would you bet?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Right. Come back when you have some real treasure to show me.
It's been
Okay,
a
so yeah,
pleasure.
he wants
Bye.
the gold tooth.
Oh, so maybe I can actually use the wooden nickels.
On the gumball machine.
Okay.
Wow, I got a whole pack of gum.
Nice.
Okay, that worked.
Right. And where's like the shop? So this is one of the things that always annoyed me about point and click adventures.
It's not necessarily clear always where you can go.
Well, just like when you have to walk, like you know where you're like trying to look for.
Do you have a
Yes, this guy! Of course I have a reservation.
Of course I have a reservation.
Then let's see your reservation slip. No reservation slip, huh? Then out you go.
Okay, we need a reservation
Have
slip.
a reservation?
No.
No.
No reservation slip, huh?
Shit.
Gotta make way for paying customers.
Okay, we need a reservation slip before we can give him the gum to chew the gum,
to
pop the bubble, to spit out the tooth, to
Feeling down because your chick's
to give the
turned
tooth to
gold?
the guy
Come
to
the
recruit
swamp,
to the
get your
ship.
fortune told.
A lot
Yeah.
to do.
Things.
Holy shit! Well, I
Probably
think
just voodoo.
I think we
Visit our
should
new
save it
location on
and
Plunder
do an MS
Island.
Paint because we've got 5 minutes left on this stream.
fuck.
So I will
Okay.
read the rest of the donations that have come in, and if you want to talk in chat, go ahead. Oh
Yeah.
man, we only done 2 games today. Although we've done 3 technically.
Yeah.
If we
Kind of.
count Pionix this game. Do you want to draw that one or not? I think we just draw Monkey Island. Holy shit! This is where it's at.
What do you have any ideas that you want for Monkey Island?
No, I think I don't want to interfere with your process. It's a wonderful process, Tom, and I love you.
Thank you. Thank you.
That obvious guy 123 says, "Of course, I can make some vegan burgers for you. I always freshly make. I should probably be working on my literature degree essay, but I can't be asked. Any requests for Call of Cthulhu things you want to see in a campaign? I think What have you got requests for on Call of Cthulhu then? What would you like out of a campaign, Tom? Surprises.
Yeah, I don't know. Man, it really varies.
Yeah.
I like a good mystery.
You like a good mystery?
Yeah, like a mystery that's solvable. There's like some red herrings. I like also where the players aren't always like the driving force. I like there to be like a timeline where stuff is like always happening, and if the players are like fucking around, like stuff is still going on, and like
okay, so it's like dynamic like that.
Yeah, I think that sort of angle. Also, it to be a bit fucking creepy and weird is always good.
Murray. We didn't see a lot of Murray, but I always have a very soft spot for Murray. I seem to find him very amusing when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I think nowadays, I don't know if I'd necessarily find
He
him
was the
as
best guy.
amusing as I did when I was a kid. Find a nice flesh tone. Oh, perfect. I was literally going to say Murray. That was what I was like. I hope whatever Tom draws, I'm going to ask him to put a bit of Murray in, and then you just started drawing Murray.
Yeah, he's the guy. Oh no, maybe not that colour as a background. There we go. Boom, fucking job done. Easy.
There you go.
Easy done. Easy days.
Easy job. Can't believe I've watched for nearly 10 years, that obvious guy. Thank you very much. Not Jack Reed says, Brindley, the horse with the longest name this year is Delusion of Grandeur. Odds of 81 to 1.
Wow, Delusions of Grandeur.
Steve has
is
a bet
good
on him.
name.
Steve, you're betting on Delusion of Grandeur, 81 to 1. How much have you got on him, Steve? A pound each. What does each way mean, Steve? It means apparently if it comes third, second, third, or fourth, you get some money. So 81 to 1, pound each way.
So what's that?
You're probably going to see
20 quid.
You're probably going to see
50 quid. £1,000 pounds.
So if it comes fourth, you get less. Right, I see. So it's 12 quid for fourth. Like must be like 24 or something for third. 30 something for second. Maybe like 50 quid for first if he comes first. Something like that. You get 81 to 1 odds to you if he's first. That's cool.
Nice.
Well, there you go. I'll put a quid on. I'll put a 10 on when I get back. Yeah.
Nice.
And chuck that money right up the arse. If I win, I'll give it to charity. There you go. I'm looking forward to coming to an event to meet you one guys, especially stuff from Birmingham. Jack Reed, that would be nice. I think pick an event that you like. I recommend the Comic Cons. They're pretty good. Insomnia's getting worse every year, I think, honestly. Like, I think it's changing a lot, Insomnia.
Really?
And I'm not sure I like the way it's changing, but that's my top tip. So I don't want to say don't come to Insomnia, but like if you get a chance to come to MTM, that's the one I recommend. Atomic Snow Globe says someone in chat was saying this. Krell, I mean, Atomic Snow Globe. It was great to meet you at Insomnia. He says, I'm glad to spend my Saturday watching stream. This might be our final stream of Steam Saturdays, but we don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens with Steam Spy. We'll see what happens next week.
Work out what's going on.
I've certainly got a very packed schedule from the end of this month.
Are you away next week?
I think I'm here next week, but I think after that I'm away for 5 weeks.
That's a lot of weeks.
5 weekends anyway, so I'm doing a bunch of cons and stuff. But yes, thank you for joining us, everyone. I hope you enjoyed Steaming Saturday.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in the future.
It was a good stream. It is a good stream. We don't know. Who knows? Coming up next, Alcyon's Islands, I think. Maybe they'll stream from here. I guess they must do, because... But who knows? All right. Goodbye.